I am back again.
I
I made a stupid deal along. Yes, let me explain it like this. I made a stupid deal years and years ago with a thing that is beyond mortal comprehension.
I got better.
And fucked over and technically got myself with a weird bout of immortality that absolutely sucks.
Okay,
Best way of explaining it.
Sucks. If it didn't suck, I would question why not everyone has done it.
Well, yeah, you don't want to go insane after dying after a bunch of times, so meh. Exactly, as I said.
And then meanwhile, over here, the conversation about
people go insane from almost dying.
fucking
Because of shock, but
we'll go insane and forgetting
Arena
everything
Master
you know
brain
is still pretty
blanking.
big, so, meh.
Being a little bitch and not showing up.
Just saying that's gonna make it worse. Ah, and I found the ambient music.
That was how it went.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I can't believe you made it out. No, I died.
No question about it. Alright, but yeah. There you are.
You should go help them in the arena, Herman.
No, too lazy.
Shit, okay.
I'll bring out Anjanath if they go down, by the by, since last time I was planning on that and didn't use it.
Mm-hmm.
Save himself.
But again, as I told them, unless if they jump down and pull out weapons, it'll be social.
Please.
They gotta start
Because I
catching
don't
up
want
on
to
those
force
arena
them.
quests at some point.
Again, I don't want to force them to do stuff that they don't want to do.
Oh, I know that.
Expedition. Yeah, while we were on the expedition, I saw.
Oh yeah.
Those guys caught him away back to the camp.
Wait, when the fuck did this happen?
When we were doing, when both of us and well,
There you go.
on
That will
expedition.
explain it.
What?
I just sent it to Winter and Harm the stuff for it.
Mm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Gotcha. Yes, you are the only character that I know of then.
God. There, I was fighting. I pushed myself to the limit. Everything went back. I wake up in the medical side of things, and everything hurted. So I was told that it got repelled. So job well done, but I don't actually know what happened.
Yeah, they need a bit of help to repel it, though.
Oh, you know.
Remember what we were getting
thumbs
hit
up.
with before? Frozen
I
ice?
mean, only the Admiral was fucking severely
Yeah,
injured
yeah.
and had to retreat.
Now it shoots fire.
Just
And giant
casual
bombs and
Admiral.
fire tornadoes.
Yeah.
And
I was there like pretty much until the end.
And that would have happened even if it was a regular Kushladora.
Are they talking like now? Is like
Well, it wasn't us that
Vex
actually
now
repelled
talking to
them,
the
it
group
was
going, how the
someone
fuck is
else that
Herman
I
still
have
alive?
No.
idea who it is.
No.
Oh, they gave up on that?
Yeah.
Good. They actually understood the assignment.
They're currently trying to get filled in on what happened
But
at
not me.
during the event, since
It's a dragon
he
in
was
the
in
same manner that
demon
Zelda
mode
is.
for the majority of the time.
Mm.
So he couldn't he can't remember things too well
What's
if he uses
But
it
they
too.
can remember Herman getting fucking murked. 10 out of 10.
So he has an advanced demon mode essentially that makes it so he auto dodges,
Some sort of illusion.
but
What is
using it causes
demon mode,
exhaustion.
actually?
Beaten enough to.
What actually
In
is
Monster
demon?
Hunter?
Yes. Like, what is it?
The lore wise of what it's supposed to be is essentially the determination of the hunter coalesced into fury.
And physical somehow.
No.
No.
Lore wise it doesn't do anything other than the determination of the hunter.
Okay.
You're smarter than I am.
It's just the movies that fuck that up.
Ah, yeah.
and made it so if you hold swords like this in cross pattern, it causes red shiny to happen.
So, fuck the movie.
Yeah, that's pretty much a good sentiment.
That's the sentiment in general about that fucking trash.
I mean, that was like an accurate size Rathalos. God, that Rathalos was fucking huge.
You can't.
It seems
Yeah.
like the group is over in their little corner doing their thing.
Oh.
It's not good.
Oh, look, it's a random person that I don't know. I'm gonna imprison them.
Okay, the literal whole premise and idea behind that movie was
Hey,
director, like always, wants to fucking fantasy jack off with his wife, essentially. Being the wife being
yeah.
a super
Oh, yeah,
major
no.
main
All of his
character.
movies have his wife as like the main female lead.
Well, not only
Yeah,
that, but her character always being some sort of god-given
Oh,
fucking
yeah. God,
demi-
like God's gift of monster hunting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, yeah, no. I didn't watch it, but I've seen enough clips of it. I watched some of it. I didn't watch the full thing.
You know what they did to the fucking Narcilla that infuriated me?
What?
Instead of having the Narcilla being Narcilla,
Mm-hmm.
a giant monster that's fucking horrifying, and yes, has spiderlings
Didn't they
and
make
all
it like
that.
small and do like a bunch of them?
They made it puny and just
Yeah.
an entire hive of them, and it's not like they were babies. That was apparently just Narcilla.
That's. I think I actually gagged.
Oh, they
when-
also made it for whatever reason. Also, that Narcilla was hypersensitive to the sun,
Actually, wait. No.
Okay.
and like physically would die being in the sun. And it's just like that's not right. That's just generic monster trash.
Yeah, I don't know why. The one that sticks out in my mind as the straw that broke the camel's back, besides all the inaccuracies, was the Palico chef attempting to flirt with the main character. I'm like, I was like, why? Why would you do this?
Because it's the wife. They need to be flirted with every
Why
character
with
that
the
ever
actual
exists.
furry?
Maybe they have a furry kink. I don't know.
God, I hope not. That's fucking weird.
But it. The other thing. The fact that the main character, being some sort of goddamn badass, almost gets killed by Aptonoth. And not at the beginning of the movie. That was like at the end when she's supposed to be like a super badass. She almost gets killed by a fucking herd of Aptonoth, like it's some sort of major threat. And it's just like, are you kidding me?
And didn't they fight? Like, didn't they start to fight?
And
like
how she survived was just lighting her blades on fire, putting a rope on them, and just spinning in a circle. Like that would do shit.
trying to be like Kratos over here with the dual blade.
No. Not even like Kratos. Just literally spun in a circle.
Oh,
Fucking helicoptered it.
That's so
Helicopter.
helicopter. That's so dumb.
I haven't even watched the movie. I've just seen all these clips.
Yeah. Didn't at the very end? Didn't they end up starting to fight? Like they got back to their world, and Gormagala came through, and they were starting to fight
Yes.
it, and then the movie ends.
They were teasing Monster Hunter movie 2 with Gormagala.
Sure, bud.
Which,
Sure.
to give them credit, the more Gormagala looked fucking fantastic.
Oh, it looked good.
All
But
the monsters looked fantastic except for Narcilla. They fucked up Narcilla entirely.
the Rathalos was huge, though. It looked good, but it was huge.
Yeah.
It was like Elder Dragon sized fucking Rathalos.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check on the
That's
group, see what
also
they're
true.
doing.
I wouldn't put it
Yep.
out of the
Mhm.
question.
And I swear, did they make Diablos a fucking carnivore? I don't know.
As far as I'm aware, was put into that thing by Zelda.
Oh yeah, they're talking about the fact that the facility that they entered, the anti-tower facility, was destroyed by Zelbest. At least that's what it's implied.
Also, I need to do this at least once now. Obligatory hello to all the other Alterna players that are watching this VOD. I hope you're doing well. Drink some water. That includes you, Aishi, because I know you watch
Consume
these.
water.
Because I know you watch these. Yes, I'm calling you out. Aishi.
Oh, yeah, I see watches this.
I'm calling you out. Drink some water.
I would assume that's kind of a grudge because, now he's like upset. And he
I like
doesn't
how
wanna
majority
see
of
us anymore.
our conversations is just us ranting about something we dislike that fucking like movie theaters and shit do.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
Like, oh, I'm sad that you were going to think about
Also,
it more."
now I think about it, this is the fuck, what's the name of the village here again? Shit. Kamura. This is the Kamura arena. That begs the
Yes.
question that they have to have been in Kamura to get to this arena, right?
Not
think
not
so,
exactly.
maybe?
It's not.
No?
Not exactly.
This is more centralized in the Shrine Ruins than it is.
Every issue has
Not
more-
in the Shrine Ruins, mind you.
I was about to
Just
say,
be
you mean the Shrine Ruins as still currently cut off because of
It's on the outskirts.
virus?
But no, they didn't necessarily have to go through Kimura to get here.
Okay.
Yeah, they're talking about Zelbest at the moment, like how Zelbest is a bit pouty.
However, in addition,
In addition,
I do have the files for Kimura. I will be working on them eventually once I get some more maps that are more needed to get
hell
done.
yeah. Yeah, no, of course.
Mm,
I also have another arena map that I want to work on. The special arena from World.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that one. That's fun.
If I could just tell them,
Yeah.
fuck off and go.
It'll be good to have our own arena map.
It's like, I don't do anything.
Actually, in which case, thank you for doing so much map work. It's appreciated.
No problem. I enjoy it. That's why I do it. And I enjoy that everyone likes it. That's literally the only reason why I'm doing it and continuing to do it.
Well, it's always good to give out thanks when people do stuff like that. So again, thank you.
And I appreciate everyone that does model work for us.
I do what I can.
Like Hill.
Yeah,
Because
actually, I need to.
I used to do all the Unity stuff, and then I just couldn't. I got so drained of it, which is no one's fault but my own. But
'Cause I know you're
You don't really have a-
I've been thoroughly enjoying map work and figuring out how to
Name for
code
your
it correctly and do things,
I
make
might
things
need
work
to,
right.
I might need to bother you at some point when I finally sit down and start doing the Genshin maps, because I do want to do that at some point.
I wish
Okay.
you luck with that.
Oh, there's also a map that I have at the ready that we can use at any point in time. I'm just more or less waiting on Ember's go-to for it.
Yeah. Oh, did Ember ever respond?
Yeah, like I said, she was out about. She'll be. She
Okay.
said almost home, so
I
she'll
was away for that for a
be
quick
in
second.
probably in like
I think it was.
I want to say
Miriam.
she'll be on computer soon. I don't know if she'll be in, but
Okay. Guessing they overslept a bit.
no, she was out of the house.
Okay, understood.
But yeah, I do have the Hell's Lid map ready at the ready,
Oh.
which I know roughly what we want to do. It's more or
risks that
less
will
just setting
appear
up a time and getting
certainly
NPCs
they-
and stuff for that,
Yeah, exactly.
as per usual.
Mm. It is how it
But-
is.
Yeah, I like having a backlog of maps
Yeah.
at the ready.
That way, if you get annoyed with one, you can just go to another.
Well, no, not that.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I'm talking about maps are uploaded and ready to use.
Oh, that's what I meant. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. Ignore me. I'm reading too much in the
I'm
things.
a little low on maps right now, which is why I'm trying so hard to work on the next one.
Do you want some more? No.
The only dungeon map I have available to use right now is Hell's Lid.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wanting to do a couple more so I could refill my backlog.
I want to tell
Mm.
you the code that's been looking into it, but
They're talking about like the stuff with I think it's Tao. Is that the cat's name or Zhao? I can't remember the Palico's name.
I think,
The crazy Palico?
yeah.
Yes, the one I made investments with.
I can't remember. It is something simple like that. I remember that. I can't remember. It starts with an. I think it's an S that it starts with.
Zhao?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Maybe.
I was completely off.
We'll say yes for the time being.
You hear in the distance, you have forgotten my name already.
Well, I wasn't really cared about that. We more or less cared about business.
I want to hear about the misadventures of the two of you investing in stock markets and having terrible luck.
Funnily enough, no, Herman has really good luck with the stocks. You would be surprised. They'd probably have a fucking monopoly over overnight in certain spots of the market.
Oh, jeez. I want someone to explain the stock market to Leo.
When is going to be the stories of Ricochet at base camp?
Oh,
That's the thing that
man.
we done. The Herman podcast.
I know Ember said that they had a spare male face they could use for Ricochet, but that was a while ago.
You might just have to poke about it.
Yeah, no. I feel like I poked too much, even though I know it's not much, which is why I don't do it often.
We will always say we like reminders.
No,
because our
I
brains
know.
Do not remember everything. all the time.
I got my own trauma, okay? I got my own trauma.
Can't put
Alright.
Trump.
But it looks like group right now. is
I'll
talking about,
do
like,
it again.
terrorists and stuff.
Yeah.
The enemies actually start
also know
working
that
together. Is that a
they've
bad
been-
thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
Leo. This is a very bad thing.
Herman's not even gonna do it. Herman's not even gonna say anything. Herman's just gonna close his eyes and just stare at Leo.
So, by the by, fun fact about the Hell's Lid map. It's one of my more complex maps in terms of coding.
Is that Final Fantasy?
Yes.
Ah, no wonder I didn't recognize what it was. Sounds fun.
It's really cool. I want to show you guys at some point and have the party go through,
Yeah.
Most of our issues
because there may or may not be some funny things about it.
Oh boy.
Listen, I can't wait for the day when we have to use the final dungeon from the first Cold Steel game. Although when it comes to that point, we're fucked.
But yeah, I've gotten really good at coding maps and stuff, so I've been
yeah.
able to make complicated things go down that
Oh.
I don't think all of you are going to be ready for, and it's going to be hilarious when I use the first toggle.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to say shit because I don't
Yeah,
want to
don't.
spoil it.
Yeah, don't say anything, please. Listen, the more you learn, the more complicated the maps get, more complicated and better things run, the cooler shit we can do.
Was gotten rid of.
It's fine by me.
Oh yeah, no, they're talking about the curse now.
Phenomenon in
Mhm.
Pearl, which was also solved very quickly. Really, the one thing we've had pop up that hasn't been totally solved is the salt pail up in Northumbria. but-
Yeah, and now they're
That's-
talking about the salt pail,
The-
which still has. It's a thing. It's still a thing.
The salt pail.
They're-
I don't even know if in the games themselves they figured out what's the cause.
I don't believe so.
you
Yeah,
want the
no.
answer?
The salt?
No.
Nah, I can just tell you. Here's a simple answer. It's because it's just all salt. That's it.
It's just
theorized
salt.
Everything
that
there is salt.
the
Oh, so it's just normal salt. You touch it, you turn to salt. That's normal.
Wait.
You consume
Very
too
normal.
much salt. You have now become salt.
You've now been assaulted.
That we may or may not have plans to venture to at some point in Northumbria.
What?
90% of the group goes to Northumbria. Leo touches salt accidentally.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Leo, go lick it. It's a giant salt lick.
Go lick the salt.
Listen,
Not feeling good, go lick
that's
the salt.
Leo's end. That's going to be such a fucking disappointing end.
It really will be.
Herman's just sitting there.
I
staring,
have an
going, "Holy
idea
shit,
of
he actually did it."
what he wants the story to go towards, so... Or at least I know his legacy.
Okay,
But I'm not gonna
hold
say
up.
anything.
Do you know what's the fucking funniest thing? She just said, under no circumstances should you ever touch the salt, and then immediately everyone went
Stronger purpose.
But
to
why
it,
though?
or is more
and looked at Leo essentially for it.
Mostly
Just
because,
think
you
about
know,
how easily it could be misused if literally just coating the tip of a bullet or something like that in the salt could
Give me a second.
instantly kill anyone hit by it.
Yup, pretty much.
That's a good idea. Hold on, let me write that down.
I mean,
Herman doesn't
the
care.
church is under the it's under the control of the
Do
church.
something like that a
It
few
is,
years
and
back.
don't the church have an actual salt pail arrow?
That's what Kevin did to one of the top enforcers of Ouroboros.
Like more simple. That's what I can tell you.
Listen, if any death happens via salt in this RP, that's going to be such a disappointing end, in my opinion.
Oh no, absolutely.
Made of the salt.
For like a long period of time. If so, then that would explain it.
Fuck should I know?
Exactly. Then don't worry about it.
Is it something that spreads, or is it just contained in
Perfection.
one area?
But has when it initially appeared, there were violent storms whipping. the
Wait,
salt
no,
around
we've been to
in an area all around the salt.
we've been to Northumbria once technically.
Technically,
Yes.
yes.
It was the
But you weren't near the salt pails.
it was the Barioth fight.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was indeed Northumbria.
Yeah, there was that giant city that had the word culling issue, where it was like a giant actual tower.
Yeah, that was the salt pail. We
Amazing.
basically said that that giant tower that was far off in the distance, because it was not close, was the salt pail.
All I remember hearing was, "Hey, if you acknowledge it, have fun." That's all I remember, and I acknowledged it.
Yep.
God, that was over a year ago. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
most of the things that Elder Dragons do is still like
Unknown.
Like, if we just research and, like, look them over, how the physiology...
If I remember correctly, isn't Kushala, like, the most well understood or most well researched Elder Dragon?
On the matter, with no rhyme or reason, feels...
I couldn't tell you at all how it works, and...
Oh, excuse me.
certain of that idea having actually seen...
Oh, so I'm not the only one that's, like, yawning at the moment.
Been a
I apologize for spreading the yawn.
No, I didn't hear you yawn.
I didn't hear you yawn.
Well, yeah, no, I muted myself when I did for the second.
Oh, you're
so
passing
I
it
don't wanna be
subconsciously, you fuck.
good. Yeah, I fucking did it subconsciously, yeah!
Fucking
All
asshole.
I did was stretch,
No, I yawned.
Some that actually can.
then perish.
I've been at work all day. I'm tired, man. I got this. Here's how my Saturdays go now. I wake up at 6. I go to work. Come back home around 4. Immediately get in pre-lobby. Roleplay till around 8 o'clock, 8:30. Go to Tempest. Do Tempest till 1 a.m. Go to bed.
Alright, that does remind me. So when Ember does get here, I need to ask if I'm able to hand the book to Kotzer today regarding the Moonlight stuff. So that's one thing. What else? I had to deal with the most interesting situation today, that I could state.
I honestly think.
Oh.
So I manage another group. It is 1920s Weimar era Germany with the Weimar military.
Interesting.
Run by a Finnish dude.
Yeah, that checks out.
Here's the problem though.
Mm-hmm.
Going to host an event today. This is my first time hosting an event there in a while.
Mm-hmm.
One Italian dude shows up. That's it. That's the entire group. That's about it that I had. Everyone else did everyone coming. It was only one Italian person. Everyone else said they couldn't show.
Oh.
And then I
oof.
also get told, oh, by the way, the person who runs the group, who had the models uploaded to their account, they just privated them all without telling anyone for a moment. And I'm just sitting there staring at the wall. I'm just like, why couldn't I get a message about some of this, please?
No, that's
they did
too
message
good.
me about it though, so it's getting sorted. So it's all
Okay, that's good. Weimar Republic RP. That's interesting. But I guess that makes sense.
Especially because we're keeping it alt history. We're not going to have any of the interesting situations.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
No Austrian painters.
no
Austrian
angry mustache models.
No.
He got killed in the First World War.
Yes, that is actually what the canon is. that one British dude actually did shoot him.
He became possessed and pulled the trigger unpossessed. I'm doing the world a favor. Don't worry about it.
No, it's just Albert Einstein. It's literally just the fucking timeline of fucking Red Alert.
Yeah, Red Alert. Yeah, exactly.
It's just the Red Alert timeline, except Albert Einstein just went back to like World War I. He's just like possesses the soldier, and he's just sitting there like, I am doing this for the sake of a better
You will understand one day. Don't worry.
Just speaks to him in full fluent German. This must be done.
This must be done, yeah. Don't.
How many of those were ancient dragon slayers, and how many of them were in between?
I have no idea what they're talking about now, which is fine.
They're talking about Dragon
My food is done! Finally!
Holy shit, it took that long.
Yes, fuck you.
1 hour.
It's not that big of a deal.
I can make a pizza
Oh,
in 20
overcooked.
minutes. What are you doing?
It's incredibly overcooked now.
Watch. Gooey's gonna come back and say it's all burnt.
Did I just hear like crying in the background?
Is it crying or is it something else? What is it?
I can't believe he burnt his fucking mac and cheese.
No. Next thing you know, you hear the fucking smoke alarm go off again. Just like every other time.
Oh, dude, that is fucking perfect. Cream, dude. Cream.
What color did it come out? Is it like a brownish black or is it gold?
It's like golden.
Okay, then you didn't fuck it. Okay, we're good.
How did I mess it up?
Hour-long mac and cheese.
You people act like I haven't made mac and cheese before.
It usually takes.
They're now talking about planet-destroying dragons.
I can't stand
Hold
you.
on, Herman's gonna interject now.
I don't think we can handle like a sort of giant celestial dragon that can eat planets and stars. Just saying. That we know of. I actually kind of wanted to be wrong about that. I really did. See, anytime I try to think about something like that, my brain goes, nope, too much, and just stop worrying about it. So hey Armin, good to see you on this better. Good thing you were able to just fall down the cliff. Well, that's hold on, I have a question.
died. How many times do I have to save it?
Anytime something happens in the stars without saying that.
That one, it is the truth.
What are they doing now?
Vex is still denying the fact that Herman died.
I mean, he has his arm back too, so whatever. But the crazy thing is, they never gave him back his leg.
This is also true. I would not like to have to deal with forgetting shit again. Don't even know what I forgot.
Imagine letting yourself die.
I think that's the point.
And the only memory that's taken from you is the fact that you killed yourself with gas, so you don't even get to enjoy gas.
Sadly enough, that is a possibility. That is.
Would you still come back if you killed yourself?
Yeah. As I said, it sucks.
Again, they have met someone that has killed or has been killed before repeatedly. Harmony.
Still come back. Shoot myself with my own thing, still come back. Run head first off cliff, still come back. Does not matter. Pretty much near torture.
Alright. Got my food.
Don't go for your
What are they talking about now?
I was actually wondering
Herman dying.
about that. I assume that's like a thing specific with your patron and not patrons in general.
Again, I wish they brought up Harmony's condition, considering she comes back whenever she dies and has said
You're
so.
thinking about your quote-unquote friend.
Yeah. I mean, I hardly know the full extent of what she can do.
I mean, how do you know you don't come back if you die, Katsura? How do you know?
You know for certain? You
I think
don't.
that's
You
what
never
it
know
goes
what
to.
people can do yet.
Yeah. I'm sure if I asked, she'd tell me, but she might ask for something in return, and I don't necessarily know that I'd want to give that.
And you can't
Give
ask
them
them to
rock
do
candy.
some of the more harder things for them to do if you don't know about them.
Yeah.
Give them candy.
Are they actually going to try and summon Pine to
I
have a
don't
conversation?
think that'll be enough.
That will not work.
I don't know. Candy's actually pretty good.
Give them,
You guys
give,
The one
have-
specific
give her rock
item
candy.
she asked me for was an exceptionally rare, like, crystalline metal. I don't think candy's gonna get me anything.
Yeah.
You haven't
Is it
tried yet,
something
though.
Our forges can make with the right materials.
No, I haven't.
See?
Just pay her and
Tried
gum.
yet. How do you know it won't work?
I'm just
Pay
like,
Pine
if it's
gum,
some sort
that'll
of rare
work, I'm
material,
sure.
like, is it something our forges might? be
Herman
able
was
to
just
do
this
that
close to
with
saying,
materials,
"Don't
'cause
worry, you have to worry about fighting a
people
crystalline
do-
metal. My patron tells me to kill
If
certain
you use so
things."
many different metals or ores from the different regions into just different.
My
Did you
patron-
fucking tell
And
Pine
then
to
infuse
or
those
tell
with, like,
Katsura to kill
martial arts,
Pine?
Like
I could.
the thing is, we will need
Do
to
you
know
want
what
me
it
to?
is and then just ask one of the forges. Like,
Okay,
if
here's
they
the thing.
know if that's something
I
they can do,
has
and if they
favors
don't,
on
well, then they will
Katsura.
learn
If
it
she
and then
really,
they'll
really
process
wanted
them
to,
Yeah.
it would
We
be
can't
over
even
in an
take things from
instant
a
for
demon.
Katsura, unfortunately.
I know.
It's not out of the
And I
question.
wanted
we
to.
But
could
that's
get
why I'm gonna
more
bring
of
up the
this
suggestion, so what?
crystal, 'cause
Okay.
the place I got it, there was a ton of it, but it's a mine that I think it's Rolger's Reach has control over.
Yeah. Okay. And if it's rare, then they're gonna also ask for a payment for it. So yeah.
I just realized something. When you made your deal, did you actually specify anything, like certain things you would not do in regards to quote-unquote repaying favors that they did for you?
Not with the initial one.
So at any time, they could basically just utilize that favor and tell you to do whatever they question, no takebacks.
Yeah.
Damn. Why would you do that?
Deal with the devil.
It's not a
I
thing
didn't
we
really
usually
know
think of
what
the
I was
first time.
getting
Trust me, I'm
myself
in the same
into.
boat with them.
See, you have to read the entire contract, so you can't just read
There
some
wasn't
of
a
it
physical
and then
contract.
just press the accept button.
Fey deals
Also,
don't
don't you
normally
tell me
deal with
about reading
contracts.
Mhm.
You of all people.
We'll
But
deal
even
in
then, though, I
favors,
get that. It's a similar
oral
situation with
agreements.
mine.
Yep.
Thankfully, the only thing it tells me to do is, oh hey,
I hope
you have
this,
to go do
all
this
this
and kill
talk has
this
been
thing.
helpful for you to
That's it.
at least
Take that.
catch up in some details.
Basically, Katsura is a sleeper agent.
Very much make me nervous that she
Very much so.
hasn't actually asked me to do
Katsura,
anything yet.
kill the Calvardian president.
No
Fuck.
idea what she might want.
Like you more.
I mean, that's a possibility. It's the problem.
It's a Lee Harvey Oswald. It's a fucking JFK situation.
Risk Katsura actually starting to
Sleeper
fight
agent
back.
like from Black Ops.
Like, if things really go bad, would you not try to find a
I'm
way
going to
just
tell you
break
now,
it
of
off?
the deals that Katsura's made,
Mhm.
she owes
Maybe they
2
wanna-
favors.
Oh no.
And both favors,
Well, even
I
then,
have
the
a
first
big
one has
problem
no
here.
restriction. The second one, the only restriction is to
when
do
you did
nothing
the
that would harm her
contract,
friends.
Did you make sure that they couldn't do anything to
Oh,
you?
no.
You said no.
No.
And there's your other problem. You don't know if you can even be able to fight back because let's
Wow.
see. Here's a good question.
We tried to get
What
off of
was
problems.
the first deal?
I'm so here eating. Now Flare is just inside of me.
we
I need to
are-
move. There we go.
I just. Well, it was 2 things at
Asked for
once.
power.
First of all, since Eli had already made a deal with her and was kind of suffering from it, I wanted to try to spare him some of the consequences of that.
Oh, you fool.
And on top of that, because I was feeling really insecure at the time, wanted more strength. I was fortunate in that
you
she
requested stuff that would physically alter your body at that rate.
Yes. Which
Yes,
is
and the crystals.
why I
Not
have the
thinking about
crystals
any
inside
of the
of me.
repercussions that they could also
Oh,
use that
I thought it was
against you at the same time.
The other thing.
I didn't know anything about what she could do at the time. I had no idea she even could alter my body. But that does also offer a potential reason to trust in her intentions, because
No.
with the vague ask for strength, she could have interpreted it however she wanted, and her interpretation was something that would help to keep me alive. Something that has kept me alive a number of
Oh
times
yeah, if
already.
you're dead, she
Just
can't
like-
claim her favors.
Well, no, you have to take it.
Well, no, that just means she claims her soul.
Oh
in a
fuck.
very simple way.
Faye's favors are fucked.
Patron like
Yeah.
the person that they're contracted to dying before they actually do what they're being asked to do. Why do you think I'm stuck with what I got?
Yeah, you haven't done what they want you to do.
Do you people not read your
Still stuck
Oh,
with
read
what
your
I
children
got.
bedtime stories?
Constantly doing it.
Right.
I think this is
Can't
Listen,
believe
and I'm doing the more tamed version of a Fae.
Gonna have to get
If I
off
went
this.
full lore accurate with Fae,
Oh, I
I'm
know.
not causing
all of you would
problems.
be extremely
no problems
fucked.
have come
Yep.
from
I don't
this.
know.
Yeah, it's more like
Yeah.
we are just like diving deeper into the concept and the possible repercussions. But
So
at
is
the
there a
same time,
Feywilds?
Nothing has happened yet negatively.
Yeah.
That
We
is
just have to hope.
yes, and from what I remember of
just
conversations,
saying.
I
take
Fuck.
it
do
carefully.
know.
we haven't fully delved into
I don't know
it,
if
so
it's
Mhm.
directly from the deals that I made or from
Um,
something else, but she
but like if I
can
went
just
full Fae
make
logic,
herself
anyone who has
look
given her
exactly like
their
me,
names
Mm-hmm.
would be
even
fully
including
under her control,
sparkles
and
and
she would
everything.
own them.
but I
Yep.
don't think she's
Oh.
actually
So there'd be
made
But-
one
use of
person in the
that
group that would be an
other than
exception.
to
then.
fuck with me
You can just
specifically.
recreate the
Here's the
sparkles.
thing:
Well,
we
Luther
are
didn't
not
give her-
going with full Fae lore.
How do we know
I
you're
went
not
with
the-
a
how do
little
we know
bit
you're
of
not
a
the
more
other one
dumbed
right
down
now?
version of
Yes.
it, where if she owns your name, she just has the
Well,
ability to mimic
she
you.
can't lie.
Well, Luther didn't give her.
Well,
You
no,
did.
I'm talking about, yeah.
When?
But those who did give the name.
So there may or may not have been an NPC or two that was
That's
just
the
Pine
only
in
way we'd be
disguise.
able to
God
tell.
fucking damn it.
I think
Now,
I
the
know,
only
I
thing
think
is,
so.
how many times
Pine has
have
a
you
name.
lied?
but is it an actual name?
I can lie as
Oh
many
no,
times as I
Pine
want.
is not her actual name.
No. I'm
You're
talking
lying
about
about
Literally
the
just
certain
telling
character.
you
color, right?
I can lie tells you that I
Anything
am
that
not
is
her.
too heavily associated with you is considered a bound name. So
I
if
see.
your
You can't
character
lie,
yourself
say, "I can
believes in
lie,"
the
that's a
name
lie,
fully,
so- Wait.
then it is you.
I was actually incapable of lying.
Then you are
so that would
safe.
be a paradox.
God, I hate the Fae.
But again,
Implode on
I've
yourself
dumbed it down,
when
so
that
instead of
happened?
her owning
figured
No,
it
you
she
out.
just
and
wouldn't be
being
able to say
able
that.
to control every action that you can ever do,
I don't.
instead
understand how
she just
someone-
mimics.
I honestly think
Has
she
the
just-
ability to
just,
perfectly
like,
mimic
implode
you.
on herself.
Yeah.
Just-
This
But
is
here's the
also
thing now.
assuming that there's
So,
no
Gooey, are
like,
you streaming
weird
right now or no?
workaround
Yes, I am.
where
Alright,
she
then I'll
can
leave it for
say
another time.
I referring to the person that she's pretending
I
to
could turn
be.
off my sound real quick.
Oh, if you have that
They
ability,
always
then
have
yes,
very
press that little
confusing
button.
Half
people
truths.
where they live.
Half truth.
Man, dude, that was crazy.
Yep. Can't wait for the reveal in season 7.
Man.
Fun fact about Pine, because she's a plant fae, she's entirely carnivoric.
Plant.
I don't like that.
She eats meat. Period. That's the only thing she eats.
I don't like that.
Because plant is her kid.
What are they talking about now towards Leo?
They're talking about fae stuff still.
Oh my.
And meanwhile, Leo's going, well, would she like rock candy?
Hold on.
Something they call anime. Those ones are actually fun. I only like reading things that I actually can, and not this weird book that I had to give to the nerds because, you know.
Also, another fun fact about Pine, she's one of those fae that can only tell truths.
Hmm.
To the best of her extent
I'm not reading
of knowledge.
stupid.
Explain so many things. Things that I know you don't
Now,
comprehend.
doesn't mean she hasn't stretched the truth,
Right.
but she's not one of the fae that can only explicitly tell lies, because that's a different version of fae. And I would not be able to portray that. My brain gets too confused.
Mm-hmm.
This book has nothing about crafting anything. Just a bunch of. I don't even know. It's stupid.
I'm not gonna comment.
Ouch. Oh, that actually hurts a lot. Okay.
I
Book is a
really
lot of
didn't know
information.
You
what
good?
they were
Just
for.
read the book.
Elbow hurts like hell. Don't know why.
No,
Throw it at you at this rate.
Mm.
never.
But yeah, no. Long story short, Pine
Never
is
read that book.
fae for dummies. Because I again don't want to royally screw you guys over within the first 5 seconds.
Right, yeah. I don't know why. That bothers me that she has Luther's name. That makes me a little upset. He's done so well to not allow it.
So she has pretty much every single bracer's name because of her disguising herself. And can you mute the stream real quick one more time?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm
So yeah,
trying
they're
to...
talking about apparently they're trying to figure out what is a woman and what isn't a woman in the group
Oh my god.
because of Leo. Leo's like, "What's a woman?"
That...
Thank you, Leo. Herman's just like walking away from the group. Cost preserve me. How is this possible?
I don't know.
Herman is just sitting here, dumbfounded. Do they just not know?
I don't know.
I got nothing.
The same.
Luther.
Oh, what?
Thank you. See, yeah, because
They're counting out how many men are in the bracers.
I'm thinking of like you, Eli, Luther, Athena. So it feels to me it's like pretty balanced.
No, it's not. It is not balanced at all. Not that I'm complaining. Not that I'm complaining.
It's almost equal.
Also, you guys are, I assume, still junior racers. There are senior racers.
Yeah.
I assume.
God, that's something else that...
You guys still need 2 more signatures.
I thought it was 3. I thought we need 4
oh,
signatures.
yeah, no,
so
3. 3 more signatures, that's right.
I feel like we should have gotten more at this point.
Well, save the world then, I don't know. Fucking Ouroboros.
I wish I could. I'd kick the fool's teeth in if I could.
It's more of the like you are the
That little shit.
What are you doing? You're seeing your ass in a different dimension.
You think I had a choice? No, then this fucking bitch-ass cat woman decided to stab me through the chest, throw me down an infinite void where I suffered there, dying but not dying for weeks in absolute pain. Then I had to fight a shadow version of me, and who knows if I made the right choice there or not. I didn't know there were choices. That's a whole nother conversation.
Welcome to Members RP. You have choices.
I don't know
It
this.
might not be obvious.
No, they very much are not obvious.
That's the point.
I'm like, I hope there's an undo button at some point. I don't want him to be evil. It's like, oh, what's this? This guy's blocking our way in some weird shadow figure in another dimension? Yeah, I'll banish it. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. Understood.
Well, now you know.
Dude, it's a shadow thing that took my... I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. He needs to get out first. Before anything else can happen.
You'll at least have harmony in the next layer.
True. Oh, I don't even know how much longer until I'm out of the current layer.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Hello.
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 Hello, I'll be in a second. I'm just currently...
You're fine, hon.
All good.
Understood.
The players are just chatting.
The players are just chatting because now Leo asked an amazing question. Are there female demons?
So that's when we get the flame astronauts.
Sometimes
Flame resistance potion, flame resistance potion, flame resistance potion, flame resistance potion.
No!
You can't stop me.
Don't tell me I have to grab the Oblivion remastered already, I swear.
This is my
Please.
birthright. You cannot stop me from clapping them flaming cheeks.
I do have the game. I could just go get the files probably.
Again, I would love for us to have a flame astronaut model just to see how everyone fucking reacts to it.
I have the particles and stuff, so it isn't impossible.
Huh.
But, yeah. So, this all spurred about because Leo proceeded to ask the million-dollar question of, what is a woman? Because Leo. So it has now led to a rabbit hole discussion.
As it always does.
Yes.
Oh, dear God.
So, good question I shall ask.
I'm not touching that bag of worms.
I could hand the book about Moonlight to Katsura. When do you want that to happen?
Let her suffer more.
A little bit longer? Understood.
Anything you would like for us to push today, since start off just the whole time being pretty social?
The other day we had one of those instances.
Give him my PC a minute to catch up. Apparently it's being completely
I
laggy.
remember you guys.
You're fine.
My eye hurts. What is going on with my body today, bro?
It's because you overcooked your mac and cheese.
It's not overcooked! Jesus Christ! It's fine!
Saying it's you put it in for a fucking hour.
And it's perfect.
Bullshit.
I'll send you a picture. Fuck it. I'm done with this fucking harassment and this goddamn call.
This is not harassment. This is an answer. I demand one.
$3 says it's like fucking toothpaste.
Either which way, that mac and cheese is going to be so, like, flimsy.
I just look, it's like burnt.
The noodles will be so flimsy. You gotta have that shit
Flimsy,
al
there's no
dente.
noodle. Flimsy? At a fucking hour. Those fucking noodles aren't flimsy. They don't exist.
Exactly. See?
I'm putting in NPC mute.
You're fucking not. You better.
I am.
I await for judgment.
Here. There.
Bullshit. No, you put it in for 20 minutes.
No, that was an
Bullshit.
hour. That was an hour.
At what
How
temp?
low?
What was
temp?
the temp?
It's 400 degrees.
No.
Yes.
Bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
O ye of little faith.
An hour for that. I could have fucking
How
made
fucking
one.
mushy
maybe
are
way
those
less.
goddamn noodles?
Holy
Motherfucker
It is
forgot to turn the oven
perfect.
on.
The cheese is just a liquid broth.
You know
at
what?
this fucking rate.
Lick my whole asshole, all of you. Fucking harassment.
I welcome to what we essentially been doing for the past hour. In
For all the people watching this VOD, I hope you stand by me in the Great Macaroni Wars 2025.
Motherfucker didn't even turn the oven on, just prayed to Jesus.
I can't stand it here. I will not stand for this blatant heresy.
Alright, but in all seriousness, what is the plan?
Tasted great.
We just have them sitting here talking about stuff.
Like I told them, and I tell them every time, if they want to fight something, they go down and they pull out weapons. So
the bell rings.
That was their choice.
The bell rings. They do nothing. The Rathlos comes to them. Oh fuck.
But
yeah, but we're just waiting for Ember's PC to catch up, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, all good, all good.
Yep. Oh god, now I got hiccups. Look at this.
It's just because of the macaroni.
I have a stress-related. I have a workplace-related injury because of this. Now I demand my workers' comp, Ember.
What workers' comp? We had workers' comp.
Yes. You didn't negotiate?
Yeah, no, it's called a buckshot in the backyard.
Whoa!
You're going to get old Yeller. That's your work.
No. This is how this goes down.
If you can't work for us, you're not worth anything. You're just a burden.
Wow.
Wait.
That's fucked
that
up.
My workers' comp is being put down like a horse going to the glue factory.
Yeah.
You're gonna be.
I love this company.
Man, this Elmer's glue is a little different.
They didn't ask me where the bones came from.
Man, this new bone broth is pretty good, man.
Oh god. Accurate fucking work environment.
What are we, the fucking Iron Warriors? You born in this legion, you die in this legion, then you get turned to corpse starch.
Corporate America in 2026.
No, we're just a military
industrial complex.
Military industrial complex. That or Boeing.
What about Lockheed? No,
probably Boeing.
Lockheed Martin. Actually, no. Lockheed Martin just has cocaine, and then just come with the craziest designs.
Doesn't Boeing have the Colt, or was it a fucking tea company? I forget.
It was the tea company. It's always the tea company. It was the one. It was the.
You're right. It's the tea company.
It was the tea company that started the East India Company.
No. That one's a different one.
Was it?
No, they're talking about another tea company that started a cult. I think it is a cult of Russians that just enjoy the tea.
What the fuck? This is a weird day. I have the calmest violin music in the background.
Listen, there's like a cult that like worships fucking what's her face from Chippendale Rescue Rangers in Russia, so
that sounds like something that would happen to like an uncontacted tribe that accidentally got dropped that, right? Like just start.
Hello.
Who approaching? Oh no, yeah, I'd go. Oh good.
Hey Zappy, hello.
Hello, Abby.
Shalom.
It's just chaos in here.
This is gonna be a weird VOD.
When is it not?
What is it not?
You'd be surprised.
Really, that is a good question.
Oh, you're right. That's right. When Luther got stabbed.
Yeah.
That was like the one normal time. Yeah.
Go figure on that one.
And of course, that's like my most viewed clip. Go figure.
Yeah, murder's what gets viewed.
No, the most viewed clip. The only reason is because
murder and tits.
Murdering for tits.
Looking at the clip.
Murdered on tits. Murdering
by
tits.
Murdered by.
I'll take that. I'll take that deal. That's a damn good deal. I'll take that deal.
It was a breast aside.
Herbie can't even go out that way. He just come back.
Then you can do it again. Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
When a girl's got the biggest balloons and she just slaps you in the face and your neck snaps.
Herman eventually will only have memory of tits.
Herman
Dying.
wouldn't do that though. That's the fucking problem.
Damn good deal.
Oh, I know.
Herman's more wrapped up in the fucking dream than anything else.
The doll
He
looks
has a
at you
whole-
disappointingly again. Yes.
Listen, I need you to take this giant hammer and repeatedly destroy the building. Just destroy the entire building. I don't want to keep looking at it every 5 minutes and come back. Instead, what I want you to build is just this nice, giant statue of a middle finger.
But old Hunter, that's the wrong game.
No, still, no. Just destroy it. Giant middle finger.
I
The pirated version of Elden Ring, the one finger.
Oh, that's actually what it is. That's right.
We're calling it a fucking crossover then.
Send them to the cum dungeon.
No.
No, that's a real dungeon in Dark Souls.
I know. No.
It's the best XP route in Bloodborne.
We're not
though. It's the unfortunate thing.
fucking shut the fuck up.
You deny me
You're
my
not-
XP, and
Yes,
No,
I
no, no,
deny
no, no,
you.
this is not
XP. You
making
haven't
wonder.
even fucking become a senior bracer yet.
Okay,
You're
yeah,
just
hold
a
on, hold
fucking
on.
give me my signatures then, Ember.
Hold on,
No.
hold on. No. I just realized something. What
Yes.
if I just sent the fucking bracers on a quest into a chalice dungeon?
Oh yeah.
That'd
Oh, to
actually
be
probably
fair,
be
that
fun.
would be really fucking fun. That'd be really
Just
fucking fun.
And that would
Alright,
actually be
so-
fun for me to set up the map, to be honest, using all the
Write
different
that down,
tile
write
sets.
that
I
down,
could do
write that
so
down.
many
Here's the
little
thing.
maps using
Here's
that.
the thing. You have to realize the tool I gave Ember is also able to port maps from Bloodborne.
Ooh.
Oh fuck! I forgot. I actually legitimately, with
Forgot
everything
about it?
going, I forgot that you sent me that tool.
Yeah, that's also for map, so you could use that to your heart's content for anything like dungeons,
Fine. If you
general atmosphere.
if,
So
if-
can we get the Hunter's stream?
Yeah,
I
we
would
need our.
love to. There is portions of the Hunter stream I have. I have the building, but I don't have the actual terrain.
If we can get the maps starting to get pulled out, I can even start getting like trying to fuck with post processing to make them look good.
Fuck, if you give me the map, I could even probably do Yarnum.
the
It's
entire map.
Not
Think
the entire
about
part,
what
but like the
you know.
first part of Yarnum.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
section.
I have
Imagine
to ask
the
the
players.
developers okay. Just we have to ask the question: are the developers okay? The answer is no.
No. Fine. You
Um,
deny me the dungeon. I'll just go to Mirko's pig fisting
Well,
route
no,
instead for my
funnily enough,
XP.
actually, no. It is okay somewhat. Because
Speaking
there's
of that-
actually been a Hunter stream map on the game for a while now, and it has not been taken down.
Yeah.
So it is in the realm of floatability.
Listen,
Yes.
Bloodborne's abandonware at this rate.
No, it's just
Speaking of
hidden in a
stuff,
vault somewhere, and Sony keeps hissing at people when they talk about it.
Yes.
True.
shall we, since you're here, Ember, make plans for that talk that we were having, that you guys brought up?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a weird question. Is there a map that has like is the whiteboard map in VRC still a thing?
The whiteboard map? Yes. There's a bunch
Okay.
of them.
All right. So what I might do later then is I might go into an instance, grab all my notes, and start basically putting it down in that world.
So, what we were talking about is they want to set up a time for
Tomorrow.
all four of us to get into.
Mhm.
Yeah, tomorrow specifically, for all of us to get into a call so we can discuss future plans, timelines, like what we want to get done within like 1 month and the next month, and so on and so
So
forth.
like a very
And stuff
loose.
that we have, loose plans, stuff that we can progress without you needing to be around fully for it.
Yeah.
Just basically general outline so we can progress story stuff. And then finally, these two brought up the fact that they want to bring in more stuff for the bracers to deal with in Zumeria itself.
Good. No, I am
Such as like Ouroboros being more present and more of an actual thing that we had for a time, but then just kind of stopped.
Well, I'll say it like this: we had for a time, and one of the people that was supposed to be helping with it just kind of fucking.
Yes,
Yes.
that was also discussed.
Here's
so.
the thing I'm also going to ask them. So, what's the plan with Necronicus then? Because that also falls into that weird same pitfall.
I'm going to be a gigantic douche about it, and I'm going to make it better. But one of the things that will happen is, I'm going to. It's going to work really good for the end of certain things, but most likely what it'll be for a bit is them just getting pushed back by the players over time.
Okay.
So we're gonna start prominently whenever they show up. We're probably gonna have the players start pushing it back more.
The only other thing,
the smartest one in the group.
Because that will lean more into the judges after a point. Because Necronicus is basically supposed to be a puppet of them anyway.
Yeah. The only other thing being, when we do the discussion tomorrow, probably setting up plans for Ouroboros to have more hands in the pie and more significant things for them to do and to act toward. Because I know the whole big idea for them is to break down the veil. I know that's the whole overarching thing for a majority of our factions that we have.
So what we're gonna do? So tomorrow, then, actually, we'll probably not do it in VRC. Then, what we'll do is we'll find a. I'm trying to think if there's any programs that give good worksheets type thing.
Worksheets.
Like things that I can show if we put a folder. We can make.
I've heard of one. I just can't think of the name.
Okay, here's what I'm going to suggest. You ready for this? Google Drive. You can put Google Docs and Google Slideshows in there.
You know,
that might work.
And also maybe a spreadsheet as well.
Yep, you could also technically put spreadsheets in there.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So.
Still too explosive.
Other than that, is there anything you'd like to get pushed today?
I am currently thinking because I went into the wrong brain mode. I went into planning mode for future things.
No, that's that's immediately why I asked on what we're doing today.
Yeah.
Because I knew you were going to start going into future plan.
So I think today, let me just get my head in the right spot.
I think you're using too much. Any amount of gunpowder is
Because I think the
probably
general
too much.
sentiment is they want to do not only everyone in here, but also the party seems to want to do more stuff in Zumeria as well.
No, I'm fine with that. After our talk where we were talking about like the monsters and stuff, I've been kind of like thinking about that too because I thought that would be also fun for everyone.
Hence why I want to get some of the monsters from the games up at some point.
Yes.
To give us something to fight instead of just monsters and, just generic bad guys.
Plus, it could also
I mean,
be
you got
very interesting.
demons, which are a Zumerian thing.
But here's the thing as well. You could also take this into account. You could have other things starting to affect portions of Zumeria as well. Like, for example, you have the red lyrium crystals could have some things starting up within
Oh, yeah, of
Livonia or
course.
somewhere else. You have the fucking beast scourge.
I mean,
you
with
have
the holy
Crownblade.
city being, Templar, it's still pretty
Exactly.
big.
So stuff can spread from all over the place.
Oh, and we still have the lyrium, fucking red lyrium monster.
Regios.
Storagios, that's what it is. Thank you.
Yeah, we need to go over like a bunch of those Zemeria things. And
Yes.
we'll
Going over
break
the
down.
main plots.
We'll break down what's in each area and basically. I'm gonna see if there's a way I can create like a plot point system.
Yes.
Because if I can create like basically a plot point system, we can look at it and we can get it all like nice and set up, and then we don't have to really stress about it too much because we'll just get
And that's why I want to do kind of like a deadline or schedule, like, you know, what do we cover this month, so that way we're not scrambling, shit, what are we doing today, so that we have like a plan of, you know, what makes sense progression-wise, do we have any loose ends we need to tie up, stuff like that.
No, I definitely agree with that, because I have been feeling like a lot of stuff has been backburnered pretty.
Everything's very
Pretty hard, yeah.
loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's gotten to a point where it's also been like excruciatingly difficult to get things going, because with everything going on, it's like that way. If you guys also look at something and go, "Oh, this would actually be something I could work on right now and get that good to go."
Exactly. Get things a little more structured.
It's kind of why I haven't brought up the Madness Blight all too often, other than occasional reminders to the party that it still exists.
Well,
because I want to focus on like the riders and the
Yeah.
lyrium corruption and get those cleared up before we fully go back to focusing on the Madness Blight.
Yeah, because it's one of the biggest things for it is it's basically
Yeah, the problem with the Madness Blight is it shuts down maps when we use it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the point. It's supposed to feel desperate and like we were getting less and less ground with it, but...
Okay, right. Anything for today? I know you're still thinking, but trying to keep us on track.
Makes you sneeze.
Yeah, so looking at today, who do we got?
We have Vex, we
I
have...
would think either something that can release a mist,
fuck brain.
We got
Draco's character. We
Yeah,
have Coxra, Leo.
and it releases a
So
burst
we got a
of
party of 4.
gel or
And you have
something.
Herman if need be. Herman can disappear or reappear at any time.
And Theo can come in Deus Ex Machina whenever he needs to be.
Exactly, we're relatively good. Let me go look through.
I know you said you wanted to do more flashback stuff to build that bridge to Luther eventually, but with the amount of people, probably not.
Into your destructive or
No,
Yeah, and
those
even
are-
then, that situation still needs to be explained to Herman, so Herman could actually relate to the group of, oh, hey, here's the way, we actually figured it out.
Mm-hmm. But of
So
course,
those- Those still could be done.
mm-hmm.
True.
Usually flashbacks, we would do them for these small stuff because it's easier to manage anyways.
Right. We did have one last session, so I don't know if we want to saturate them with flashback after flashback as well.
I'm fine with it. 'Cause,
Okay.
to be honest, like,
The question is, what would the flashback be on this one?
so what we could do, I'm just looking at what I have available.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want it to be combat based or do you want it to be chill?
They've had a lot of combat in the past few weeks, so we can start with chill, and if they seem to be getting antsy, we can always just throw in combat.
What we also could do is we could do one of the more mysterious looking locations and have them fight something in there, and then once they're done, we can have a nice little wind down of like
mobility
things afterwards.
Or there is also another option, because we have also taken note that this is a possible thing. Using a horror element where they're not fighting, but trying to avoid getting seen by certain things.
Yes,
that definitely
actually.
has shown a good amount of promise when done right. Especially with a smaller group, that makes it all the more frightful, because now, let's say if it's a certain thing, it is way larger than them.
You know what? Yeah, I kind of like
and
that
I
idea.
technically have the brick troll. Just haven't added any weapons to him yet, but I have the brick troll.
I mean, we have some
Beef stuff
terrifying
as well,
monsters
yeah.
as well.
Exactly,
can
so we have
pull
more
in.
than enough that we can work with. I also, let me double check. Is this thing still in my thing?
I also have the Generation Zero Hunter model still, the one with the light on the front.
Oh, I forgot. Yes, I do have this still. So I don't know how great this is going to work, but I do have the Dark Beast Parl, of all things.
Do you
So
want to
we
go to
can
NPC
upload
room so I can take a look at it?
I could go to the NPC room. Yes.
Unless
it's
unless
not
you
as
unless you know it
dangerous.
works, in which case I'm just
Well, no, it's more like I just need to make sure because it's the thing of the front hands are actually hands for it.
okay.
But it's PC and Quest, and its
Alright.
download size is not atrocious. It's only 12 megabytes.
all right.
But it's a question of would it make sense? You have to take that into account. It has to
Yeah.
make sense for it to show up.
True, true, true,
So,
true.
I also
Yeah.
have Gasmagorm.
Let's let
mm,
Ember think for a second,
Yeah.
because we threw a lot of ideas out there.
Gasmagor would be too big. What I would honestly be probably saying is, let's see what I have available.
Whatever we do might have to be pretty quick, as it's been an hour and a half already, just about.
we can extend it a little bit more. We've kind of done that before on this.
No,
case
I
a
know,
lot
I
of
know.
the times.
I know. I just don't want them sitting there for too long, if we are doing something.
Yeah.
What might be a good idea to do then is, I think getting them on something that's a bit more like connected to things like Tartarus and stuff like that might help them,
Mm.
because that will actually be like, you know, a strong
Run them over while
inclination to
they're
get
doing
things
that.
done.
Mhm.
All right. So how do we want to do that then with Tartarus?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna check it out.
Gotcha.
And how would we like to sort of segue this? What
That is
character?
the great question. Yeah.
Could be a message. Could be.
Hell, I mean, if we have plenty of characters, it could literally be something as simple as just fucking,
You got a commission.
I don't know,
Go do it.
Pine showing up and just being like, "Hey, I felt a disturbance over here."
It could be. Oh,
Might
God.
be a good idea to check out.
Right. What was your crazy Palico's name again? We were talking about this earlier. We forget their name already.
Zon.
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 Zon be like, I'm commissioning you for money. Go here.
That's probably what it's gonna be, to be honest.
Yeah.
But now the
Mhm.
question is, how do you want to do that connection piece to Tartarus with it, though? With the flashback.
I mean, to be honest, one of the biggest things is one of the huge things that they are finding out is a lot of the flashback stuff is connected to events that damage the world in some way. So the Great War.
Ooh. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm just having an idea in my head.
If you're wanting it to be a stealth thing as well, I do have a character that we can actually throw down for it.
Mhm.
Listen, if push comes to shove,
Empress?
we need something that's
Mm.
true. Empress is
Do
also there.
do we want any of the phantoms?
That's what I was gonna suggest. You could have the Phantoms come out because imagine a horror segment where
Julius.
you have Yep.
Julius and Winter's character.
Absolutely.
Could be
We'll-
something.
We'll start planning those ones out as well for things coming up, because I want to start pushing certain assignments and stuff like that while the characters are available, and it shows like hints that other things are going on.
Yes.
Because I do want the players to know, say for example, the captain, because the captain is one of those like characters that's like a big thing, but also having it where it shows different interactions with things. This is basically a citadel that I'm in
Yeah.
right now. That the sci-fi citadel is what I was
Okay.
checking.
See better
I'm gonna check for audio.
Where are
'cause-
they? I think they're
mildly safer.
they're looking
They're
down.
considering fighting
Now?
That's been the conversation for the past 10 to 20 minutes.
Are you
Okay.
kidding me? Don't
And
you
do you know what's the
dare.
funniest thing? Do you know what's the funniest thing about it? They mentioned, Katsura said, if it's like a Kulu, I would be totally down for it. But if it's something like an Anjanath, smile.
Smile.
Do you know what? Here's what you could do. Just have a little piece of paper blow by. It just states downstairs is an Anjanath.
No, I made a makeshift one.
There we go. It'll immediately spook away.
So I can send this to Hill
I mean,
right now, 'cause
Alright,
if
there's-
they
take a
go
look.
down there, it's not a problem. We'll just have fucking Zon just
Also, if we do start using the phantoms,
Also,
I
like,
since it's in the past, do we have to be careful with spoiling Phantom stuff? If we do
That's why
flashbacks?
That's why I'm being extra cautious.
Exactly, yeah.
That's why it would probably be more along the lines of them finding out like where you guys are at some point, and those missions that are in the backlog or like origin.
By
missions,
the way, I got
basically.
more Halo stuff, so I have more stuff for Halo, including like crewmen and stuff.
Nice.
So I might be able to hand more
Yeah,
stuff over for that. That also could be used.
I
for
also
Phantom.
low key just want the players to shit their pants at seeing Julius.
Yeah,
Everyone fucking does.
We'll
Alright.
we'll do it at one point because I'm gonna work on like
Oh, of
the
course.
captain and whatnot and get that all figured
Yeah.
out. Because then we can have different things and set up and.
All right, but yeah, I see where you're going with this. So, the question is, what do you plan on doing with this?
Go for a heavy bow gun.
Depending on what we have available for monsters, if we want to do stealth, I could actually have certain characters appear in the background, or a character appear after things are done.
Need me to go through a list?
Um,
Do you want Elder Dragon threat level?
no, because we don't want to like.
Because I was going to say, I have Val.
Honestly, what I might do for is a character only like a few people know.
We could do Behemoth.
No, it's a small map. It's a
Yeah,
Oh,
no, this is a
okay.
smaller map.
Let's see.
Like, I would say a good example of it would be if you were going to have
Got
a boss
like a-
fight.
I have a Twisted Demogorgon from,
Oh god.
from
Turn into cat.
fucking Dead by Daylight.
Directly with the bullets.
No, I don't think
The point of them is to like
yeah,
explode
does not.
midair and rain
That's why I'm
down.
saying, like, Julius might not be a horrible idea for a thing because this kind of still works within that weird realm.
Well, this would definitely be from founder level.
We also
so
have
like
the
a couple hundred
Magitech
years ago.
Colossus model.
It might end up being that they fight before they get here, then.
Could be the case. You know what would be probably better if we had it? Promethean shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna start working on Promethean shit because that works
So-
really good for later too.
If you want
I
them to
may.
fight before they get in here, do you want them to head to a locale first?
Yeah, I think that would work better.
What locale will you be thinking? Maybe like nighttime shrine?
Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Nighttime shrine.
I could,
is good.
you know what? I can bring the coked out palico to give them.
Give directions.
Yeah, I'll give them a piece of
I was
paper.
gonna say either that, or I could literally just pull out Pine and be like, "Hey, there's something going on," and
Do it. Let me check something because I want to see. Maybe
I'm
Promethean
feeling
stuff
something
already.
happening in the shrine. It might be a good idea to check it out.
Oh, I don't have the palico saved. Oh.
I think I might.
I do if you need it.
Alright, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna check something. Ember, give me a second. I'm gonna
Which
check
one
to see
was
if there's
it
any
again?
Prometheans.
It was the
Gather.
Yes. Okay. Stand up.
All right.
Yep, that's the
Let's
one.
see.
Hold on. I'm getting stuck.
Just be ready to send me back an invite.
Oh, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go bathroom really quick.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
Okay. Downloading database.
hold up. My, I think I'm. Okay, nope, there we go. I'm fixed.
You were against a wall. There's an invisible wall right there.
Okay, let
That's
me know.
all.
Let me know when to go out. Do we want to get them started now, actually, so they're not waiting too long?
Yes, I found stuff. There is stuff.
Go ahead and start talking to them.
Okay. What should I mention? And who's the message from? What the hell? Just anything? No, wait, do I have... Wait, okay, wait. Do I have the message for them to go and investigate?
For now, just distract them.
Okay, gotcha.
We'll feed you as goes on.
Okay, great news. Yes, there is a metric ton of Prometheans. Like, stupid dummy amounts of Prometheans.
Hello.
I'm back from rehab.
I
Oh,
see.
is this
Huh?
They put me through rehab.
eating one?
No,
Only thing it looks like is
This
I
one-
I
think
don't know this one.
They
I fought Glavinus.
yeah, it looks like the crawlers. Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were with
Or maybe
us
not.
on
Oh,
the
maybe it might have-
Gladys fighting them.
Maybe a
When we saw him again, he was being
note
chased by
to
two
self.
Oh. Wait,
Uh,
he's put the
two other
rehab
Palicos,
of...
I should say.
Wait, is he on rehab from Clavinus hunting? Is that it?
But yeah, no, I was able to
No,
grab some Prometheans
I
if
think
you
it was
want.
some powder, right?
Snorted
Yeah.
So we have the
might seed.
So what I grabbed
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
and as
Yeah.
follows:
Yeah, that's what he did.
a Promethean Knight from
Use
4, a Promethean
It's
Soldier
not
from
that
5,
supposed to be thrown,
Promethean Knight from
Excuse me,
5,
sir?
so that
a
it
Promethean
affects-
Officer / Enforcer from 5,
Glavinus.
and Promethean Fodder from 5.
Yeah, the
No,
dosage
from
on
4.
that powder, it's supposed to be spread around so that everyone
But
around
if
gets...
it's the seeds, I thought you're just supposed to eat those.
Well, yes, the seeds...
Directly into my nostril.
Enough for good. Yeah, that's...
Right.
You know, the whole and everything.
You
Oh, they
literally
used-
just
wait,
snorted
they
it like
used,
cocaine.
What's
they used
cocaine?
raw seeds.
Sounds like pussy shit.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, if they use the...
Everything they
Okay,
come
if they
from has,
broke a
don't worry
seed
about
and
it.
snorted that,
Yeah.
that will still be kind of bad. You're supposed
Yeah,
to eat it.
with this. Just wham!
Yeah, see, that's how we make
Right.
the powder. We break the seeds and mix it with some other stuff to make it less potent. If you just snort a full seed without... You're supposed to eat it so that
Just
you know, gets
straight
your
in my
stomach
bloodstream.
Yeah, that's...
I think that's more so straight into your lungs.
Yeah, where
He
do you think
coughs
it
and
goes from there?
his it's like red dust coming out of his mouth.
Oh boy.
When you say you
okay,
just
you have
got
done
back
it more
from
than once. I
rehab.
see.
It lingers for a few weeks.
Right.
Yeah, no, that...
I don't think
Yeah,
that's
see, it
how
Alright,
makes
so
you
whoever did this really did very
empowers
basic
you
level.
for a short amount of time when you eat a seed. So...
Yeah, these are really basic. Okay, so note to self.
That
Yep, okay.
boost
Basic.
it up.
I could have
Yes,
definitely
healthy
done
way
better,
of
but we
doing
can
it.
work with this in the very short
Like,
time
yes,
that we
it's better.
have.
Also, a health hazard.
The high was crazy though.
Alright. And
Yeah, the
once
truck
you
is
are
a
at
health
I
hazard.
can also just go back to the group and just click here.
Jerry's still
reload,
on that one.
And
Right.
join. There we go.
Listen, he might like have lung issues, like
Oh,
There
don't.
for years.
It goes away eventually.
yeah. But if you hadn't stopped, you definitely will get lung issues eventually.
This is like extended symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna write a case study about me.
There you go.
You
Good
generally don't want to be the subject of a case study.
Why not? You, see, that's why no one will remember your name.
I could throw you right now.
Why? You just throw guys in rehab? It's fucked up.
Right.
I'm trying to be better here. You're threatening me with violence. I not appreciate the vibe from you right
I
now,
am.
okay? You know what? Pulls out a list. Races a score next to bracers, writes a lower score.
Damn. I can't believe you just rated us like that right now.
I find that odd. There's actually not that
Time my
many
counselor tell me to don't deal with things.
Prometheans on the Source Workshop. I'll have to
The
go check on
end
the
result,
other Source
endpoint.
Workshop.
Eat the might seeds, don't break them open and snort them.
Alright. Place 2, here we go.
Yeah.
I
It-
could
it will have
also
long
just
term
also
use
do- do that while I can right
Forte
now.
to have
I'll be right back.
basically the same effect, I think.
All right.
Without
They're
You
not
can now start
consuming
remembering a
anything.
message
They're not your
Oh.
forte. Might seeds aren't your forte.
about them traveling to
Sure.
the night.
Oh shit! Right. Hold on. Wait.
Start getting the move.
It's in my hat. Who wants it? No.
What is it?
Supposed to go somewhere. Piece of paper.
Okay.
Where are they going again?
Yeah.
On the paper, you see from a friend. It's about time that you should probably go check the shrine ruins once more at night. Something seems to be happening.
Okay. there
Well
we
then, guess we're going to the Shrine Ruins.
Is that place
Yeah, no.
still under quarantine?
I don't know. I'm not a narc. Do what you want.
Well, we should be going there, I guess, soon.
Now towards my new endeavor. Not adamant seeds or might seeds. Dragonfell berries.
Alright, there's a little.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm starting to move them towards the shrine ruins.
Did you hear me?
I
No.
did not.
Ah, yes. Okay, now I did my job. Now towards my next endeavor. Not adamant seeds or might seeds, but dragonfell berries.
Alright, great news. Got Prometheans.
Nice.
So I got models in VR chat already that were done, but I also was able to get the ones from Source Engine.
Too far off from
So that includes all of them,
Nice.
No.
including their weapons.
Very nice.
But
So yeah, we can definitely work with it.
I left the note that they got to tell them to investigate the shrine ruins as ambiguous of who it's from.
So there's a few
It was
characters
just
that we-
signed a friend.
So, depending on the time frame we want to go, we could go a little bit more into before the events of this campaign, like
I grew up about
like just a little bit before the events. We could go straight into full like
You're a
founding
whole
war
body by a
flashbacks
trimmer.
because there's the original Dark Lord. There is. Oh yeah, I will send you the thing.
Stay away
So
from
I've
the
got-
edge. It's fine.
I've got Dark Lord. I've got the different ones of the group.
You're,
Speaking of the founder, like true
you gotta
founder,
work.
I have Silver. I have Maxwell. So
Hmm.
could do her before everything went down. The other one I could also do as well is having and them go a little bit further in time and seeing, Mikhail basically.
Yeah, we still also have fuck.
I am
What's
gonna need
their
to
name?
prepare my eyes.
The character I've been playing as
Oh.
And we're doing nighttime,
for the
right?
flashback.
This map is
Yes.
not good. for
Do
my
not
eyes.
touch the button
Oh, shit, I
until
touched it.
everyone is fucking there.
Sorry, I'm pushing it back. Ugh.
Don't push it back.
Nope.
Ugh.
Okay.
We were just
Yeah.
that is like
Sorry.
For me.
toddler mentality. Fucker.
Sorry, I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Big
No.
red button. Alright, but yeah, here we go.
I am so sorry. I'm a fucking idiot.
No, it's okay. It's just this map in particular
Nope.
that
Yep.
has a very high chance of breaking.
Yep. Nope. Sorry. I fucking idiot. Damn it. Fuck. Okay.
So what are we thinking? Because we have this kind of stuff at the moment available. hold off on it, use it? What are you thinking?
Uh, What's it got on it? Because it looks a little.
It is. Let me see if I can figure out how the hell they fuck. Oh, there it is. They got a lot of shit on this. Sounds aren't that crazy, but still.
Why don't we do it as a more close to current time flashback?
All right.
And it's
Yeah.
not a. And we'll do it as a situation of after everything's said and done, we'll just have him walk in afterwards to shut down the facility. Back when he was basically trying to shut down all the fucking nonsensical shit.
Mm,
And then it tells them that there's shit like this around that's a bit more ominous.
could. I'll also get to work on our own rendition of it, so I'll probably be cooking on my end, making something.
Yeah. So we'll start doing that and then we'll start getting demons and stuff. So I think what this will do is this will give us a bit more because this basically what this is gonna what I'll probably end up doing is they will be called we'll probably just use the same name. But I'll send you guys a message in I'm actually gonna do this right now just so that we have it. Is I'm gonna click on I'm gonna add friends to DM.
So group DM.
Yeah, he'll we should probably have that
What?
too.
We have the players fight.
Well, if my memory's serving correct, isn't the shrine area the one that is currently being quarantined off?
No, the
Yes.
quarantine thing went away.
Oh, the
So-
quarantine
Oh,
thing was
is it
lifted?
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no,
they
because the
took
thing died, yeah.
Yeah.
It's still going to be nighttime anyways because I spent a huge majority of time in the
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about doing something like this, but I'll just send it to you guys.
All right, let me take a look.
Right.
Where? There it is.
Because that was going to be the upgrade to Necronicus later.
Could be interesting. I did also get my hands on the Didact, so
Yeah.
could
Actually,
cook with
honestly, I don't like if I do what I'm thinking about doing, the Didact for like just using as like
a
his
model.
arm,
Yeah.
like either using it as a villain armor or using it for a certain fucker when I start working on him.
Oh, I could definitely cook.
Yeah, because let's see if I can find the picture that I was using for him. I'm fucking suck at spelling names right now.
There's like only one other Abaddon I've seen that has armor, and holy shit. That can be said.
If there's no other questions or anything like that before we begin, you may all start whenever.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay, strafing is fine. 4.
Sorry that. I was just making sure the party is active and starting to move. So that they won't be out of
I
time.
am very glad I don't have to worry about sneaking around with hot pink hair.
Considering the time constraint, should we even have a monster fight?
The time so I'm gonna say it like this, and Gooey, do not take this the wrong way. The time constraint is Gooey, not anyone else.
Okay.
The time
Well-
constraint is because that cringe ass Nene baby likes Tempest.
Damn.
Okay. What monster would you like them to fight tonight?
Honestly, I would say probably just do like, Anjanath. or
Anjanath,
anything.
okay.
Yeah, anything of that regard. And
I
to
was
be
going-
honest, anything that
I was going to
anything
either
that,
say Anjanath or Magna.
yeah, actually, make them all would be a good one.
Okay, I'll
I-
preload Magna Malo.
Yeah, we can also tell them that the guards seem to be a little bit less around.
I told them that the usual barricades that they saw last time that was blocking entry for the most part has been moved and removed.
Small threats that did happen, the knights were able to take out
without it causing too much.
So, I'll send Hill a picture of like one of the
Yeah,
things
let
that
me
I
take
was
a
using.
look.
As I was using, was stuff me looking at things from like chibi art and stuff like that originally. But I could definitely
Chibi art. Okay, this is intriguing, especially in that
You
direction.
should check the
all the way on the side. There's that one
spot with the
but I can show one of the things that was originally supposed to be the reference face to really fuck with people.
That is
Okay.
But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Interesting.
Happy Hun, you're in the world, right?
Definitely see what you're going for here.
We could come into the NPC room and tell me if I'm loaded.
Something was
I think I'm slightly getting an idea. Yeah, that would have been slightly fucked. Very interesting, but slightly fucked.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna actually do a whole animation for the transformation,
Very nice.
That should be
which is
enough
gonna.
time.
I'm gonna make it very audibly uncomfortable for players.
Like femur breaker level audible uncomfortable?
Yeah.
You piqued my interest.
Basically, the essence of the original individual does not stay if something like that takes control,
Makes sense.
and it gets completely destroyed and rewritten.
Do you know what I'm gonna say? This honestly isn't far off when I heard the fucking name, the image you showed me. Because whenever I hear that fucking name, it's just like...
Does it
Hold
say who
on.
it's from?
Let me actually find a... There we go, yep.
Oh.
Which could mean literally anything.
Because I was thinking something like along the lines of this kind of thing, which isn't far off either. Even though it's from insert other universe here.
This makes it even more confusing.
Oh yeah.
After they tried
It really does have some similarities to it, with like certain things with the color scheme and everything else.
Yeah,
A little bit of the
just
trim
noticed
as
that
well.
myself.
Yeah, no, the idea that I want to do with it is
Directly
once they get to that point and see that whole thing go down, that's when
Fucking
chapter
when
2 is
did they
pretty much
add a moon to this map?
chapter 2 is going to be at full blast.
Oh boy.
Why the fuck is it so big?
You have to take the moon, and then you also have to take the sun.
Is that an actual object?
Consume the moon.
Consumeth thy moon.
But yeah, so you're thinking just something very basic for this piece.
Okay, no, that's not an actual object. Okay.
Basically, strongly hinting it at the party
Okay.
Think we should check anywhere else
that
along the
shit's
way,
going
or
down
just head to the
and that
nest
things are starting to get
first?
bad. Like this was something that was existing before, and completely.
the only other possible place I will think of.
Because
is
then what
top
we
of the
can
mountain,
slowly
but,
start to do is
that's a track of its own.
push certain storylines a little bit further.
Do you have such
Thank
like
you.
ideas of what you'd want to push with this going forward?
There's
here.
I know there's
Yeah, I can.
bit of a
Yeah, just slide in DMs.
wide range of land here.
I could turn off my stream stuff if you want to say it out loud.
Nah,
And
it's all
that
good.
does seem like the most
Ooh.
obvious
Okay.
spot, and
Ooh.
if we don't find anything
Ooh.
there, not like we can't look
That would
elsewhere.
probably be very interesting as well, because that could also clean up some stuff on the board.
Which would also very much
Do we still have that
show off the
really
reason
bad
why some of
feeling
those things
the last
already
time we came
existed.
down here?
Yeah.
But they being like they're more like rotted
Not
states rather than their fully precise states.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
like
that feeling made
mildly
me
on
wanna
edge
throw
just
up.
from being out here in the middle of the night, but that's about it.
All right, but yeah, I might have to do some touch-ups and look arounds for some more bits and pieces, but I could definitely cook with
Are
what I got.
night missions more
Yeah.
dangerous than like?
What I might see about
missions?
doing then is take like
A lot of animals, especially more
I
dangerous
have a
ones,
bit of
are
an idea of it, but like doing that like
Did they not see me?
No, they do.
They were not seeing me for a solid minute there. I must have emerged out of the fog from them. For them.
Very nice.
It was crevice just right, so they only just saw you as you started crevicing down the hill.
Very nice.
because one of the ideas I did have with that is
Let me take a look.
so having it like you know how like the trying to remember the guy that's with the Prometheans, the one that he's had.
Or Didact.
Didact.
Yeah, Didact.
I'm gonna look at a picture of him really quick.
I can just get you a picture. I can pull it up right now. Give me a second. I got you.
So far, they're trying to be stealthy about it.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Look in your DMs. Already got you covered.
Perfect.
There it is.
Yeah. So the idea I had is like cut that torso bit out and put in like possibly bare torso with like stuff like crawling up it and
seem to care,
forming
so-
up it. I'll work on the model. Like I'll definitely work on the model and then
In Katsura's words, pretty sure it looked right at us and didn't care.
Oh, did they think that?
It on the screen, it looked right at them. Yeah.
yeah. I don't
Depth perception.
The model was directly looking at them. I will say
It's
so.
just how it is. All right, but yeah. So it could be possible.
All right, now
I
can I fucking spot them since they're not moving.
I can definitely cook with that and make it look good, but definitely giving that like more prominent form that looks very.
I thought they were fighting an Engineath.
Magnum
No.
mentioned, and I was
Magnum
like,
Owl.
Okay.
Also, I need you to go through and kick at least one player.
One.
Magnum Owl deletes the router for a player. Stop kidding.
All right, but yeah, I could probably see what I can pick up on my end with some stuff. This is actually a good question for the Tartarians. Is there anything you would specifically say would be a situation of off the table for them to be messing with equipment or design-wise? Since I already have a bit of an idea that there's a bit of mixture between certain sci-fi elements from certain places.
Most of the stuff, as long as you like, unless it's something that like I was like actively working with, they're pretty much fine. Like they can pretty much use most things.
All right, because I could definitely take some notes and mess with some stuff. Definitely, I can mess with some stuff then.
Yeah. A joke I was gonna make at one point, just to really fuck with people, is depending on how things were going, is having the basically the Phantoms dealing with things like the more depending on how the group goes, we can make them deal with more like horror-esque things, or even just more like cybernetic things. Because one of the big things that would be a good one for the for them to deal with is just the different factions and stuff like that. Could just have them fight to death, basically.
That is true.
Though I
But
think one of the ones that would be a really good one for them is to fight different types of like remnants. Like if you've seen what the like tusks and stuff look like, how those are kind of connected to Necronicus. I think having stuff like that where they're dealing with more unsettling monsters.
Well, trust me, I can get way more unsettling than that. Like, Dead Space level.
I don't know if we go like. I mean, we could use Dead Space stuff, but I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I could go to that level. I have a lot of options on the table, is what I'm saying.
Nah, we'll throw like the flood at them when they piss them off.
You say that, I do have the stuff for it, so...
Actually, you know what would be
You're
a great
free
one for the, you know what the great one would be for the Phantoms?
I'm gonna look at this and I'm gonna fucking cry, aren't I?
I heard the deep intake. I'm not sure if you do or if that was just a thought.
I'm taking care of another thing I haven't looked yet. I forgot to do another thing, not too crazy, but let me take a look at this. Oh no! I haven't played it, but I do know a little bit about it. The only issue is getting models for it that would work, because I remember having to fucking sit there and fucking mess with hours and hours just to get one of those models working.
I could probably handle that. I think I have. And to be honest, we could improvise.
True. You just keep throwing curveball after curveball.
Like not the actual big one, but like.
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Another thing I just realized is also on the table. I'm gonna DM this to you. Let's see your reaction to this. Because that's also on the table. I have stuff for that does work.
Yeah, no, that definitely does work too.
Yeah, especially because I have stuff for the tournament. So I got more than enough that is stored away somewhere I can grab, or just grab where necessary. Because you can get a lot of the kind of aspects there as well, but I'm also looking at other things. That's another good, like, sci-fi thing that could work within that realm.
I don't know how this is going to do, but fuck it.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it.
That was a perfect aim.
That does actually now make me wonder.
Oh, mouse. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, no, I just need to do another attack.
I'm gonna ask that question.
Oh. What was that little wiggle just there?
Just a wiggle.
Getting stuck in the ground. At least supposed to.
An attempt. Okay, so that's... Oh, wait a minute, brain. brain.
Where is Leo going? He's just running away.
There we go. I just threw that at you.
Understood if he's running away.
I don't know what he was doing.
Yes, that's why I'm also throwing that idea towards you, because if you look at the second thing I sent to you, you could see where that could possibly work out as a concept and be a little bit reasonable in explanation.
Yeah, no, yeah, that would work too.
That
I
definitely
think
works.
Yeah, and I think having an overarching thing that they're dealing with, and with how much that group is connected with things like
You're not getting hit with star metal.
things like that with AIs and stuff like that would be good to know.
That is true, yeah. We think what else exists? That's the problem. Is like.
Oh, I didn't notice the cool little effects with her swings. That's really cool.
You can't really see them too well when it's not like dark.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll get angry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot that can be done with this. Also, by the way, just a heads up, the map does not like you because you were able to be seen through. They think it's something going on with the AO of the map.
They can be seen through things.
Yeah, no, I could literally look right through you and see the wall behind you.
Oh yeah,
AO bake.
yeah, they. Ugh,
They did the AO thing.
Yeah, it's a shader thing. That might mean that this map is SOL because everyone's gonna look like ghosts. Though I do have another one that we could use if we wanna go check it.
Have plenty of time.
Still have the ability to. Alright, let's take a look. Ooh, here of all places could be interesting.
Oh, it's a direct hit on Vex.
Reloading.
My head's going on.
I'll go in. My speeds are good.
Alright. Shouldn't take too long. Could definitely be interesting with this one as well, because I don't think that issue was happening with this one. Because I think we were actually here on this map before. No. Wrong. I was wrong. But it should be fine. Let me double check.
It usually doesn't happen too often. It only happens with specific maps.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it.
Alright, hopping in. Wow, they have really loud fan technology here. Holy shit. There's a lot of ACs going.
They forgot to clean it. Now the question is it just this area, or did they? Because I couldn't remember.
I think it might be.
It's not bad for a scene. It's just definitely very.
I might have gotten an idea.
Oh, getting attacked from behind.
I'm gonna type this out because I don't need to spoil anything.
Vex drinking the potion.
There we go. I'm gonna make sure that that is correct information that I was given.
Let me triple check that. Though.
Everyone all right? That thing hits hard.
Yeah.
I currently seem to be flailing about into space. There we go, that fixes that.
We'll give them a minute.
You wouldn't happen to have any traps on you, would you?
Any what?
Any traps?
I
Drop?
have some.
Or drugs?
Traps.
Traps. I
Have
didn't think
lots.
to bring any.
They're discussing
Yeah, Leah always
traps.
Okay, we could use them.
I kind of like.
Okay.
Yes, because either you or Ivan has them.
Well, whatever weird might be going on here, I don't think that would be related to it. We've seen that monster here long before the blight came in.
On the good side, I'm pretty sure nobody saw anything that indicated it was like that, right?
Still, then you can probably look at it better, but you know.
Like really blighted creatures we could tell pretty quick.
All right.
I
Let me make sure that this
think
is.
we have
just
a clear
making
shot.
Sure. Okay.
Never mind.
Because if that is the case, then that plan is out the window. And we'll throw that off to just be gone.
Up there. Yep, it's right there.
Uh-oh, I hear gunfire.
Nope, you're right, Abby.
Nope. All good.
They left the.
They might be switching to desktop.
Ah.
Yeah, there's a,
Okay,
Yeah, that's-
so it's a weird situation of.
if the group tries too hard to follow protocol,
Yeah.
they would lose access to those things.
Okay, I think I see what you're saying.
Because basically what would happen is anything if they tried to like send it that way would just fall into limbo, pretty much.
Ah, that's okay. Now you see why I was asking. That's why.
Yeah.
So, yeah, then that idea is thrown out the window in that concept.
But you can definitely like, and we can also adjust certain things and see how it goes. Because if it doesn't feel like it's working, we can tweak it.
All right, because I was gonna suggest a different style of thing to an extent that could have been an interesting thing that also could have played within the stuff for the Phantoms.
You can definitely like throw it my way really quick and.
All right.
That's 2 direct hits.
I think this idea might be a very interesting one. It also allows for a lot of situations which could play out in both forming opposition and loyalist things. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, that's roughly what I kind of... Because when it came to like the first group and stuff that went down, it was basically... It falls under just a passive jurisdiction now. So now that it's been basically done, or like it's been taken care of, that group is now pretty much... They're under the jurisdiction of, like, safety net for phantoms.
Yes. But you can kind of see with my idea what I was thinking about there, where it kind of also fits towards that style, like, for a good example, how, because it also ties back to the concept of the Romans. Because you could have some people who have reached certain levels of power and stature through certain things such as conquest, and you have others that are more or less planetary situations where it's just senators kind of deal. So it basically allows for such a situation to occur. And oh boy, the amount of situations that can come from it, because you could also have a lot of the different views, ideals, and factions play against each other in regards to it. Because think of it like that, you have a whole room of people sitting there, and then out of nowhere, Party A is arguing with Party B because of this one thing. And then bing bang boom, because it's mainly made up of X, Y, and Z, they all start fighting each other. It's a very interesting concept. Your thoughts?
I like it. I sent another thing too.
Let me take a look. Okay. Okay. So yeah, then, okay. If that is the case, then I might have some ideas I could definitely cook up with there. Oh boy. I was not expecting that idea to work out how it was.
It does, because I can tell you a few things for the group that will be a big thing. It will pretty much be like they get to choose at the end. And one of the ones that I'm really...
I'll say it like this, it's probably going to be really interesting with how it's going to be for what I'm playing. I'll give it to you in the end. Just give me a second. Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So, about that.
Fire away.
Alright.
How are the players doing, Harm? I guess we'll never know.
Gone forever.
I think they might have... Yeah, no, they're not here. I think they
Oh.
might have poofed.
They're so
offline right now.
They're still fighting the players in the session.
I think their Discord might have crashed, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think their Discord crashed because it's showing offline on Discord. Okay. Give me your personal opinion on that. Because that one is, I think, a large thing that could be a probable thing. Which is good that I'm actually able to ask this now and get it out of the way. Because now it allows me to figure out if that is in the realm of workable or just far off in the realms of physically fucking impossible. But you can definitely see what I'm cooking with there.
Yeah, I think if I'm reading that correctly.
It's somewhat kind of like that, yes. So think along the lines of more this. So, what happens is...
I think your Discord crashed.
Whole fucking try and push, fail or have something happen there, and boom, just something else goes on from there. Basically becoming a whole nother thing in the realm. More or less the situation of a split in mindset could happen.
Heard fucking now?
Oh, yep, welcome back.
Welcome
you
back.
good? Did you crash?
So my mouse did the thing it's been doing where it's been printing a bunch of numbers down, and I guess when I wasn't paying attention, it must have overflowed Discord.
And just, yeah, I was about to say,
Killed
'cause
it.
I was about to say, like, Discord kind of crashed.
It's looking at me. My right hand is gonna be numb
This has
tomorrow.
been an ongoing issue for the past couple days. I just need to get a new mouse. But
when it comes to me.
when do we want them to move on?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm finishing typing up of things, and I'm gonna switch into VR.
Sounds good.
Because
they're probably not going to be able to kill Magnamala on their own right now.
Not right now. There's only 4 of them.
Just repel
Yeah.
it, probably.
But I can't say it now because
They're investigating like the nest right now. It looks like they're heading up to. But yeah, I after not hearing you guys for a while, I was like, huh?
Yeah,
All right.
I was about to say.
And then I fucking open up my Steam desktop to take a look at what's going on, and I just see like 14,000 sevens apparently.
That's a lot of sevens.
Which I guess crashed Discord.
Alright, I'm going to sit down and charge my controllers. Oh,
There we go.
I'm in here.
Now you can kind of see what I'm getting at.
Ouch. Oh, there's my kneecap.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm checking something.
Yep.
Really quick.
All good.
Do you want anything new in the zone right now, like other than general signs of life coming back?
Hmm.
Like anything left behind by the guards and those that employed them?
No, I think we're good right now.
You find
Okay.
you find a vape pen. Someone left
Why?
their vape pen. I don't know.
It has a judge symbol on it.
Mm.
At Judge Kush. Actually, you know what?
Yes.
For I think, Hill, you still in the world?
Yep.
Okay. Since this world doesn't have much to it,
Ooh. All right. Let's take a look. I'm
'Cause
also
this-
still typing.
oh, fair.
I think with
All right.
Well,
But
I'm
I'm
gonna-
loading it up.
hood, whatever's going on here should be obvious, right?
It sounds
Unless
like
they really
Mallow
just
still
meant the
being.
Magumalo.
If anything, that seems like the most normal thing that's happened here in a while.
I'm actually going to
We,
be right
also-
back.
Nothing
There we go.
weird about this.
The routes and stuff has been fairly pushed around. It seems there has been some sort of traffic coming in and through here. You'd be correct. A Magdamala would not make a wyvern nest like this. I'm still existent, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, no. At least Katsuura understands that a nest like that would not be. Is there anything you want me to have happen to signify that there's indeed something going on here? Because they are starting to have doubts.
Hmm.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna switch over to
Yeah.
because it was either gonna be this
I
map.
just didn't know if you want me to mention that there's almost like an electric feeling or something in the air.
You can definitely do that one. It was either this
Okay.
one or Ghost Town. Actually, you know what? Ghost Town would be, I think, a better one
You thinking ghost town?
Yeah, here, I'll pop it down.
As
All
you're
right, we'll get over there.
in the area and really thinking about it,
I'll
the
preload
air
that.
around here feels almost electric.
Yeah, this one will work.
More centralized up here.
So I'm gonna send you an invite to the world for you just to be able to create a link on, okay? Sound good?
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna send you an invite to the world just so that you can create a link for like a group instance.
Alright.
Okay, and I'll be 2 minutes. I'm just going to
All right.
switch over to.
I'm back.
I'm switching to
Welcome
VR.
back. Ember just went to go change to VR, and
You really don't like
it
them,
looks
do
like my
you?
plan with that thing is actually in the realm of possibilities. Holy crap.
No.
Oh boy, I could definitely do some really interesting concepts in the games.
Something
Oh, excuse me.
happening here.
You're good. But yeah, I definitely have some plans.
know,
now.
If it has to
Mm,
do
good.
with
Very big
elevation,
plans.
may
If this is such
want
the
to
case,
actually go up the
especially with what
temporal-
I've been informed of. Oh boy,
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely cook.
Okay, is it over here, up here, or is it like everywhere?
This could probably definitely lead to interesting developments. No doubt about it.
That's good.
feel very much staticky, which has me a little concerned given that Toby.
Wait, is the Magnum Hollow coming back at all, or no?
No, I'm gonna let him run away for a time being.
Okay.
Unless if I need to pull more
Like,
distractions.
if it's in
Alright, how much time do I got? I got about an hour left. But I don't think you guys will need me for anything, so it's no big deal if I need to leave.
Yeah, you're good
They
to
have-
leave whenever.
Yeah, you're good.
And I think
Fight me.
They have me. They
We
don't
always-
need Herman, so.
We always appreciate you being around.
Number of
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I want to make that very clear.
Well, I know. I don't need to leave right now, I'm just saying if I needed to.
Yeah.
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 I'm just reiterating and restating.
Mm-hmm, I know.
You good friend. You're always appreciated here.
Well, of course. Until I'm not needed.
Fucking feel cherished
until I'm
for
not.
the time that you're useful.
And then I get old Yellard with a 12 gauge. Actually, Steel Slug is probably more likely. Less of a mess that way.
Bird shot.
Oh, that's just fucked up.
Actually, snake shot.
Just shoot me with a rat pellet, why don't you?
Where's higher?
Yeah,
Right.
slow.
Something in the air, then.
No, don't do that. Do it with like a frozen paintball. And that-
No. Do you know what we would really do?
No.
Fill with salt.
Oh my goddamn snail.
No, a shotgun shell filled with salt. It will do hundreds of tiny wounds.
Mm-hmm.
None of them being lethal.
I feel like that would
Worry
fuck
about
up my salt potassium balance more than anything else.
I'm
And that
thinking
might
of
kill me.
having it drop, the portal drop right in front of this destroyed tower ruin. If we want to plan for that.
I don't think that.
We're sent in
Yeah, they are.
more places where more dangerous things are.
Right, I'm in VR and everything, so
Alright.
That's where I want to put the portal, just so you know.
where I am.
Yeah, because I feel like it'll
Okay.
make most sense with it being destroyed tower.
Okay. Then cool. I have a way to make them go towards the portal.
Ooh.
There you go.
Tell me when to drop a portal. Looks like you're being stared at by the group.
Let me, I guess, hop over towards there. Or am I in the instance that's going to be dropped? Don't
No, it'll be a group
No,
instance
it's a
version.
new
Yeah, alright,
Maybe
so yeah, let me
beacon.
just do, let me just
Yeah,
wait
it
for
looks-
that then, because I'll be able to load in instantaneously.
I see the giant tail, and I just think of Cryo.
They think.
I'm assuming you'll
Did
cut
Cryo
something in the
recover
air and
from the
make a
ground
portal,
black
or
Oh my
And the white
god.
hair.
They think it's
Cryo was
Cryo.
never infected.
No, it wasn't Cryo. No.
my
That's actually a
father
real-
like daughter.
That's a really good one.
We
Here,
may as well go
get ready to drop the
right?
portal right in front of me.
Yep.
Phoebe was also never infected.
In
It's
3,
only been me.
2,
So many names.
1.
Thank you. That was it. So many names, and I can't remember most of them.
I don't even know if they saw you with that angle,
Did...
unfortunately, but
Not really.
that's fine.
No, I think a couple did because they jumped down as soon as you dropped the portal. Tippy-toed the portal to keep it open. I mean, and also the funniest thing about VR chat stuff is it forces them to have 30 seconds to decide.
Yep.
And I'll just do that.
I'll go.
not
I'll
sure
go
who
in
can
if
get-
they take their time.
12, 11, 10, go in, Gooey.
It was not Cryo.
Go in.
They
Yep.
really want to take their time.
Yep, I went through.
Because that almost closed.
Yeah.
They were definitely taking their sweet ass time with that one.
Is it just out of concern?
They almost lost their
Almost
lore.
lost it. Yep.
Because then that would have been a valid decision if they just chose not to participate.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, it's this map. Interesting. I
Okay,
remember
here comes
this
the
map.
group.
I can't wait to see what you guys have cooked up.
Any model in particular I should get ready?
Yeah, get one of the Prometheans.
Perfect.
Alright, do I need to give him a
just
Promethean?
hit
Which one in
quick.
question?
Just hit respawn until you're with everyone else, because it's got a random spawn.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
magically
Oh,
find some.
Same
Yep,
thing for
Should I
They're
let-
almost all there.
Should I let them know? Or
Forest and shit.
They
Then we're
seem to
just
be
into,
magically
Wait,
doing it on
three of
their
them are
own.
together.
This place been this entire time.
Yeah,
this
one's-
place has multiple spawns.
one's
Oh,
mostly.
they're actually at the same spot that
So it is one of those.
Harmony and Grace started at
You guys
when we used this map a long time ago.
Okay, there we go. Yep. Oh, that actually works out pretty well. They're right at the tunnel.
Do you need me to help with anything?
For the time you got left, yeah. Why don't you just grab a Promethean from Hill?
Which one do
Where
you
you
want
at
me to
now?
give to them? I'm nearby the tunnel.
Nice.
Let's go.
The one that you showed me with the more black
The
armor.
knight.
Yeah.
Okay, so the knight.
Okay.
Alright.
My controllers
Yeah,
are
which tunnel?
plugged
There's a lot of
in.
tunnels.
We'll see. I'll just unplug them.
The
for
one
time
where the
being.
group is nearby. The actual
Yeah.
like players. I'm right.
And then which
right
direction?
Literally right in front of it. Like I am right there.
Okay,
Hold on, I
so
lost
you're
you.
in front of the players.
Yes, I'm staring at the players as we speak right now.
I don't see your name.
I see you right there. Hold on, stay still, stay still. Look up.
I see him.
I see it now.
Okay, come with me. Let's head towards this direction so we're at least a decent bit away. So, Promethean nighttime. Okay.
Don't do it there. There, you're in line of sight.
No, shit. Fuck.
You're fine.
All right, over
You're
here.
fine. It didn't
Alright.
load yet, so I
Alright,
doubt
are we
anyone
all
saw it.
Promethean Knights?
Yeah.
Well, this is the one. Yep. So here you go. There's also customization options. So I wouldn't suggest touching that. Do you want to just keep it as base or anything specific?
You guys can switch out the weapons and stuff like that. I think that's fine.
All right, just weapons, nothing else.
Summons.
Yeah.
Just weapons, not anything else?
Yeah, we'll just keep weapons.
What about and speak?
You could do the thing.
We'll do an incineration cannon.
Because that's terrifying.
Scope,
And not
aim.
speak, you said?
Speak I don't think you need to do. But the scream, if you want to get in the player's face and do that one, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Careful.
How do you shoot?
I think it's fist.
Fist?
Just fist. Yeah, just fist on that hand in question.
Okay, I'm
All
gonna
right.
turn off my gestures for now so I don't accidentally turn it on.
That would be smart, yes. This is why I
So-
have a little button.
Mine's not on the
I'll
button.
go-
I do mine through the menu.
I'll go let the party know that they'll be able to start in a second. Hello, I am here.
You have the tiny hands as well moving. The tiny hands move.
So
There's an aim.
everyone got their funny things. Everyone got good.
Yes, there is.
Perfect. I had the vapor barrier in my
How do the
windows,
grenades work?
so I didn't fucking die.
I don't know.
Also,
I just realized I just kind of grabbed this thing when I
Oh,
saw it.
Why don't I
wait.
press the button and see what happens?
wait, slip space? what does that do?
Let me press the pulse grenade and see what happens.
You can just lower. You can lower world sounds. We'll have stuff available for some. Something.
We can jump and glide.
Yeah, you would actually hear the explosions. You'd hear the explosions where they are.
There's summons. Auto shoot, watcher, auto sentry.
I'll have to hold
What's
it.
this say?
We have a lot of stuff to mess with. Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
actually summoned a little watcher. There's an actual little watcher that comes out of your pack.
I want to see. Has anyone tried slip space?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna try it.
There you go. I can see him there.
Oh, you just went fucking invisible. Oh shit, it actually is slip space.
Well, your thing is still going.
No. That's literally what it is. That's slip space.
No, I know. I can see still like the flare or whatever that's on them.
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay.
That's slip space because then you move around and then it looks like you're just moving around through slip space.
All right. Go time. Well, not go time, but
Do we want to slip
Oh, that
space
one I
in
don't
Yes.
like
That is
on the party around nearby
yes.
I
and
don't
scare
like
them?
the.
Also, your melee weapon's giving off like a glow that gives you away.
One
Yeah,
second.
But when you turn on slip space, it doesn't do it.
I see it when you do slip space.
I gotta lower you guys down. Fucking god. Jesus.
I don't.
I came here to players.
Sorry.
Apologies.
That's all I go.
We're trying to figure out things.
Oh, Abby's power went out. Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, I
Alright.
guess we shall just kind of move around and.
Oh, wait,
find
we fly
locations
in
to
slip
spawn.
space.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Let's see if the players notice an orb in the sky.
I don't see shit.
You don't see
It's a-
anything at the moment.
Yeah. So
We're waiting for them to move before we actually do anything.
Is it maybe that we only could see it?
maybe.
If that's the case, that is actually a really cool system.
Yeah. Why don't
We're on
I
top of the
start
roof right
getting?
now.
Yeah. Why don't I start getting the players good to go then?
Yep.
All right.
Right.
So it looks like everyone's good to go, so we can start getting you all ready. Just that way you're not too sitting around for too long. You gotta keep limber.
Mm.
Gotta get those stretches. Gotta get those things. Oh God, the doctor was not kidding about the fucking I'm not.
What's
No, I have like. Yeah, I've got like really bad like dry mouth today, but I just started on my new medication. It's like yeah, I'm gonna be buying another bottle. But anyway, you guys would have come through the portal and immediately heard kind of uncomfortable sounds in the distance. for certain people, it genuinely kind of just sounds like a war zone. And I mean, for the hunters, it sounds like you're outside of Nandorma when they're firing cannons at a monster. The figure that you saw, you do not see them in sight right now. But there's an air about this place that is off. You're not quite sure. You may begin in 5, 4, 3, 2. You can see the glowing orb? Okay.
That's fine.
Don't worry about the glowing orbs. They're supposed to be there, don't worry.
Friendly.
They're 100% friendly, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Ah, it's a shame.
Just
I
see what they
figured
do,
could,
you
but-
know. You never know what will happen. Good luck. You may begin.
I figured they could see it. It wasn't a big deal because that's how it's supposed to be, anyways, right?
Yeah, you see them flying around.
Okay. Oh, and you said we're not doing anything with customization, correct?
Not really. Not right now, anyway.
Okay.
It's Will o' the Wisps, clearly.
Yeah, the question was
Excuse me.
Can't 100% guarantee that.
Just let us know when you want us to spawn in. And go out of slip space. Obviously not engaging the party right away, right?
Yeah, not engaging the party right away. Unless you want to be a dick and warp right on them.
Just warp right behind them.
Yeah, I was just checking with Sarah.
Kid.
I was checking with Zephy or Sarah. Because they logged into VRC and I was seeing if they were joining or not. They might
They
just
said
be
they
testing.
might earlier,
Yeah.
if I'm not misreading things.
Usually when I see places like this, I go on if
Is there a range or anything that we should be aware about for these monsters
and if she doesn't know anything, then I
of
pretty much
towards the
know.
party?
They will basically automatically know.
Definitely never seen.
They would automatically like hone in on the target.
Oh, they're there.
Yeah.
I was talking about
Yeah.
range for wall and slip space because I don't know how they work it on the end.
Oh, Hill is muted.
I just realized that. In all honesty, I wouldn't really know. Funnily enough, I played Halo 4, but I don't fully get the Prometheus.
Nobody really does.
Nobody fucking does.
They were weird.
They were a weird thing. They only existed really through like what, 2 games?
3?
Mentioned multiple times, but not really fucking an actual enemy till like 4.
Mm-hmm.
Because Infinite didn't really have them. It was more the Banish.
True. True.
So, yeah.
Well, then they
In all
dropped.
honesty.
Well, then they dropped the whole AI thing
Yeah.
because they realized it was dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely lost.
So, when do we want to jump at them? I'm looking right at them. They're Yeah, they're asking if there's something that has to be found here. They're noticing us.
Well, hold on, let them get Nikki in.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
probably
what
the
I'm-
plan. Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. Unless if they do something stupid like shoot at one of us.
Yeah,
I don't
have your
think they're
weapons.
gonna do something.
No, you hear it. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's you. Sounds like an active war zone. Oh. Or did you forget the weapons? Your visings aren't working on this one either for some reason.
The visings were the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Might grab her model and tweak it again.
The players are on the opposite corner, by the by.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah. I'm just making sure she's 100% good to go.
Yep, no, I'm just letting you know for when she's 100% she can go in. I think I just saw someone enter the like little undergrowth ruin thing.
That was me. I passed through it.
No, I'm talking about the brick building. Not the
All right.
aviary.
I see. Yeah.
Nada. Your visings aren't working for some reason. We'll take a look at her. You got weapons on it though, so it'll work fine. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'll go run up ahead and make sure they're good, and you can chase. Yep. I see someone, I think. Nope, that was a traffic cone.
Nope, they're in the aviary now.
They're in the aviary.
The building with all the glass. The glass
Oh.
dome.
Oh, they saw a person.
Oh, they saw Nikki.
They probably did. Yeah. Yep. No, they did.
Hello.
Hello.
Who joined?
Probably Abby.
Ah, yes. Abby.
It is Abby. Yes.
How do you do, fellow orbs?
Orbing.
Where did Nikki go?
Nikki went to them. They're reuniting with party now.
Okay, perfect. I
Yeah, we
lost track
start
of them.
spawning some of them in.
Yep.
Alright, I'll exit flip space right here where they...
All right, moving somewhere else.
Okay. I'm gonna go above in the building.
I'll place a watcher when I drop down.
All right. So do we have one? Okay, so we have one
3.
there.
I'm spawning in 3, 2, 1.
Almost scared shit out of him in here.
Alright, here. I'm gonna turn off music. And go if you wanna. I'm gonna turn off the music, and you could warp in front of them if you want.
Yeah, do you see where I'm at?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Music as well.
I'm gonna do it right. Hold on, let me see if we can find it. Now.
Don't worry about it. This is my cone.
Found it.
Am I attacking right now?
Yep.
Yeah, go for it. Murder.
Never seen anything resembling that before.
Oh, they don't know what the fuck. They're like, what the fuck is that?
We can glide as well, because that's in our abilities to jump and glide.
I mean, we have wings, right? I thought I saw that
Yes.
in the weapons or something. Or
Jump and
abilities.
glide, yep.
Flare
We have the
wings.
ability to do that. I hear them shooting, so...
I'm going to go invisible.
Alright.
And I'll pop right back in front of them.
Understood.
I'm gonna switch weapons to something.
Ah, man, the skin is very hard.
So not just them being invisible, I think. Oh, they're coming from behind us.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
What you can do too is if you're in a clash with them, is get the screen face ready for a clash, so you can like clash with them and show them the face.
Oh, I did. I showed them the face.
Oh boy.
I don't know why it's not working for me.
It's you have to hold it.
Oh, okay.
It's a
They
button,
did
not a
expect you
toggle.
to slip space around. Yeah. Do keep in mind, we can slip space around them just to make it all the more annoying for them to have to fight. Do keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, I know.
Then it just goes. Shit.
It seemed.
Give me a second.
Leo, what are you doing? Get out of the corner. Oh, they just realized they could fly. Oh boy. That makes me wonder. Harm, do you still have your little watcher out or no? Oh no, you
Yeah.
do. It's just shooting at them.
Yep.
That is hilarious.
Back up, back up.
Oh boy, Leo, I'm so sorry. Just out of nowhere, just get jumped out of. Oh no.
What does this splitter turret do? I'm gonna figure that out what that is.
Try it out. See how that goes. Ember, what are your opinions right now? Would you say it's an absolute bloodbath?
Oh, interesting.
It's getting there.
Here, I'm going to go ahead and heal you, buddy. Watch your heal.
Healing buddy! Yay! Oh, interesting. Oh, beside you.
Just out of nowhere, sudden third.
The Watcher does a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, now it's starting to figure out. Yep, they're starting to figure it out now. Oh, yeah, no. They're starting to figure it out now. Don't be afraid to use that slip space.
If you want to get close to it.
Oh. Fucking Katsu try to see if she can hack into it. Is probably the worst thing you could possibly do to these things.
Leo is trying.
You get inside,
so
they're focusing
hard.
on you now.
Oh, why am I bouncing around so much? What the hell?
I'm gonna try and go for a melee only.
They're inside of the building. Go that way.
Oh my god. Oh, oh, help! Help! What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I'm just jumping around for no reason.
Oh, I got like a group of 3 of them on me.
You'll probably be going down soon, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
I'm dealing with this one over here.
I went down. If I go down, I'm going down, not without a fight.
I'm gonna start healing you, buddy.
Buddy.
You notice the more that you try to connect to them, your Omnicle starts to turn red.
That's the great thing. We actually have a healing mechanic.
They're passive.
Can I place an auto sentry?
Fuck you, Leo.
Try it. We
Yes,
have
I can.
more than enough to work
Oh my god, that was funny. I think it's trying to hack me, and then Leo, without missing a beat. Well, I'm at least glad Kotsura tried first.
I can play.
Fuck
You can play sentries, by the way. It shoots where you're looking.
Oh, and Gooey gets a slash to the back.
That is not Gooey, that is me getting absolutely messed up by the
No, that was me.
No, it was
Oh,
Gooey.
you also
Goo-
got slashed. Me and you
Yeah.
both got slashed in the back.
Gooey, heal.
Oh, thank you. Green. I love green.
I'm getting hit.
I'm
by
putting an
the-
auto sentry right in the middle of the door.
They deserve that auto sentry. Give them a little bit of a fight.
When does it
I'm
shoot?
going to go ahead and switch weapons.
From the side.
Can they switch weapons?
What are you asking?
Can they switch weapons mid-go?
Well, normally you
I
can't, but
don't-
you would be able to.
Do you
I'll
want
be able to.
Alright.
Okay.
No, I'll be honest. I have been.
Yeah, teleport away. If anything, just teleport away and switch weapons, and then teleport back.
Oh boy.
I'll
Oh,
fade
I'll
away
give them
for
a
now.
break.
Give them a little bit of a break.
Yeah, I might give them a little bit of a break as well.
Oh,
Get some
they're
action
predicting where the
for you.
orb is. I don't think that's how slip space works, but okay.
I'm sorry, but I don't think you realize I still have the ability to just shoot.
Nope,
Oh.
you're being stabbed in
You're
the
being stabbed
I
inside.
just got hit now. Ah.
Why am I flying still?
Hey, Abby, could you do me a favor, hun?
Why am I still flying? I don't want to fly.
Sentinel beam for purging flood.
Could you
Yes,
teleport
we
away
have
and
that
switch
as
into the
well.
DM avatar? Just so I can turn into an avatar in a few seconds.
Should I go out here in a
Once
second?
they're-
Or
yeah.
should I wait for you?
How it doesn't go out again?
Was it like a storm, or
No, it was just random.
oh, might have just been a random, like someone hit a power line or some shit.
Okay, nice one.
Alright, I'm giving the party a little bit of breathing room a little bit so they only have to fight 2 instead of 3. Ugh.
So once
Or-
once the battle ends, I'll switch out of the avatar, and I'll get you to put on the song "Departed Souls."
Okay, is it my still flying?
I don't know why they haven't tried shooting the actual Watcher yet.
Why am I still flying? I'm not flying at all. Why?
Make sure that you're.
Nothing else is on that would have me
Just go
fly.
around a corner and reset Avatar real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be that the avatar might have broke, but I just realized something. Apparently, it looks like the splinter turret's also capable of being used in a sense of an arm pleat, like an arm piece. Oh boy.
One up here.
Yeah, they're noticing mine.
Okay, so much for that.
Oh, that reset everything. Oh man.
Well, yeah, that's what reset avatar does. It resets everything.
Well, now my gestures aren't working. What?
Did you turn on your weapons?
Yes. Hold on, did I?
Nope.
No, I didn't.
Harm, you got attacked. You're getting attacked by Scarlet.
How would you say this is going? Pretty good.
Yeah, they're scared. They're not used to guns.
Listen, if you want more gun-based enemies, I can give you more gun-based enemies.
This thing is probably going to go down soon since it's the only one that was healing.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna call in this one.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be, I think.
Who wants to give Katsu a good facial scream?
Oh, I can.
Oh,
I'll do it.
I will.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
go for it, Gooey. Go.
Me?
Give
Gooey. Do
give
it.
Katsura and probably give Leo a good one.
Hold on. Let me
I gave
slip
Leo a
space.
good one earlier.
Let me
but I'll
slip
do it
space right in front of them. I already give Kat a good scream, but I'll slip space right in front of her and scream.
Yeah.
I gotta wait for a perfectly
Feel
good
that.
opportune spot to appear with this
No,
friggin'
fuck
thing.
off.
I love how they like fuck off to the little balls.
Why am I flying again? Stop that. God damn it. That's annoying.
Run if you can.
The laser is so much fun.
I definitely agree on being.
I love how there's like little fucking.
Okay.
cubes that have
Note to self: if I go
back.
backwards for some reason, I fly.
Yes, because you have a glider flight based system.
Why? How
They're
do
thinking we're not going down. That's the funny thing.
How do the grenades work?
I don't know. It might just be a thing where it might just shoot grenades.
I'm going to go
like
down
normal.
here in a moment. Soon.
Yeah. All good. Don't worry. I'm just throwing some beams at him.
Do you have a death disintegration by chance, or is it just
Sadly, no.
Oh darn. They're good models though. Like props to the person who made them. They're
Funny
good.
enough, these I think are PvP.
Really? That's kind of awesome. Though I do honestly, I'll say, love the PvP. People are really fucking talented.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
good thing for you to know because there's actually a rework going on with the PvP system, and one of the things that's being pushed for is RP usage of it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
So one of the things that's actually been looked into is making it so you have player character, NPC character, monster class, boss character, and all that other kind of stuff as NPC things and other things, and allowing for actual combat to occur with that system. I offered it before to another thing, and they immediately shot it down. You can take a wild guess which place it probably was.
Oh yeah, no, I can easily gauge that. It would be hard to implement for. It would be hard to implement for us, I know, but it is something that honestly, if it
Well,
works,
how would it be hard to implement though? That's a good question.
Oh, just getting everyone. I think just getting everyone to be able to like do it for their own models.
All right, I'm
and
going
their-
down.
their own.
True.
Sit down.
And that's it. It's just mostly like, because with all the models that we work on, if we get a good system in place for it, it wouldn't take too much.
Yeah, no, it's really easy to do.
I'm
Plus, I
down.
already do that for my stuff. Oh my, Leo, you're gonna charge at me when I have like weird, crazy, like turret cannon.
God damn it!
Run, run, small boy, run.
So they killed one,
One. I'm almost near down.
and it
yeah.
was the healer. They at least killed the healer, so good on them.
Spacing.
Shall I spawn in another one?
No, I think they're good right now.
I think the last two of these would probably be what I would call a wrap up because these things have been like dunking on me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every way.
There's still one down there.
You're getting shot from behind, Gooey?
Fuck off.
Do you know what? For the last bit, I'm just gonna pull out a shotgun.
Honestly, the laser is so much fun if you want to use the
Nah, shotgun because
clearing
that means a lot more
flood.
spread.
All right.
No, I'm just saying it is
Oh,
fun
yeah,
if you
no,
want to
don't
fuck
worry, they
with
haven't
it.
noticed me.
My leg.
Let's go double suppressors. Let's just hellfire on them.
Oh, now they're just shooting at me.
They're trying to get a picture in.
Oh, by the by, your shotgun rounds, the
I know, they
scatter
bounce.
shot, it bounces. Yeah, if you want to just shoot around corners.
That's the plan.
It actually reminds me for the model that I'm using because it doesn't have any of its weapons on it. I need to put on the ricochet weapons for him.
I'm kind of surprised though they didn't actually try shooting my turret at any point in time.
I don't think they knew that they could.
But yeah.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah,
once
Flair's
the-
just having a bad time.
But yeah, if the rework if the rework for the combat system works, we can definitely probably I would say honestly run a stress test with even like the Calvert
I
stuff,
can
you
gladly
know.
show you, yeah. I'd be more than
Yeah.
happy to work with you on that because, well, part of it is that I deal with it, so.
That works.
Yeah. I guess the only worry I have with like RP is like the latency issues and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, no, sadly there's always going to be that. But
Yeah.
usually if you know what you're dealing with and you can take into account someone's latency, it's not horrible. And most of the time people will be able to figure it out, especially if it's the same people over time.
Yeah.
But even then, it shouldn't be too bad.
It would definitely work. It would definitely work really good for certain things.
Should I go down soon?
And if it's set up properly. Well, I'm going to head down here pretty soon. I just need to get one of them to actually hit.
Yep.
Oh, you're going to jump at me with a fucking... Oh, you fuck. I have a shotgun. What are you thinking?
Grab.
Hey, do nothing.
You're getting slashed.
Oh, giant cannon
I'm
blast.
Nope,
hit
you
the
got
side.
cannon blast from up top. From
And I'm down. I'm changing to spectator ghosts. I am fucking dead.
there's one left.
I'm the last one. You know what? I'm gonna heal myself real quick. What is it called?
You can't heal yourself.
Can't
It
use
shoots in
yourself,
front of
the
you.
Watcher only heals others.
Yeah, it shoots in front of you.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Still, very interesting and very well done.
I'm gonna do one more slip space.
All right, but yeah, no, with the system.
Get the
in
rest
question-
involved up top as Katsura just tried blowing you up.
Yeah. I think
There's
they're
no-
I think they're seeing the little orb.
Yeah, they can see the orb.
That's literally
Yeah,
how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love them just cursing the fucking orb out.
Just
Orb,
Katsura,
you
you
can't-
can fuck off.
Okay, let me go. Big booms.
Oh, you
incineration
know what?
cannon.
You could actually just leave.
Leave,
if you
yeah,
thought
leave.
it, yeah.
Do it.
Yeah,
It'd be
just,
even
just,
funnier.
just
Cause
go
it
over
to be
the
a
edge.
little bit of panic.
Go
Go
over
over
the
the-
edge and leave.
Okay.
The scout has reported.
But yeah, like the other thing is there's also stuff
All right.
like different status effects like
I'm going
elemental
to
stuff.
turn off the thing, and I'm gonna start doing the. I'm gonna get the dialogue thing ready. So
All right, yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
give me a second. I will mute in here.
All right.
I'm going to take a moment to make us some burn ointments.
Okay, what time
Ah,
is it?
this song. I haven't
Is
heard that in a
8:08.
while.
Okay, I'm gonna charge my controllers while I sit down.
I haven't heard this song in a while.
Some of the armor. So much repairing.
This is the sad song.
Who wants some burn
I
ointment?
can at least do this.
Later.
Holy breath over the area. AoE heal.
Appreciate it.
Your voice.
Hmm. How's things on your end? Yeah, I saw the entities around here. Ain't much we can do about it.
You're being looked at by Draco behind you.
You keep the front good, Cass. I'll keep investigating what I do from the dark.
And Katsura sees you now. Has just rounded the corner.
Yeah, I can hear it from here. I can only say, Airborne Army does not let up when it's attacking.
Wait, does Flair know who that is?
And you're being approached.
Yeah.
They turned around. I didn't see the tail.
Those things. Don't worry, they're not part of any army.
The weirdos are approaching. Need me to reach one of them?
They're gone for now. There's only ever been stragglers of those things. I'm gonna keep an eye out as I always do.
See us like the last time when we were fighting demons.
Well, keep an eye out for them.
Oh, excuse me.
Bracers and whoever will have to take care of them at some point.
Turn around and say something on that.
These stragglers are a problem, but Abaddon's not here yet.
Oh.
They have to just prep for that. That's it.
We have plenty to worry about coming up. But I can simply say, seeing those creatures... Well... Once those fully start showing up again, I guess we won't have to worry about things like Necronicus anymore.
Right.
Everyone, Leo. What? What are they talking about?
Definitely the best.
I'll go back to the Holy City. If you need any help, let me know. Yeah. No, just make sure you take care of things on your own, dude.
Dang it, we have a relative of theirs.
Once things calm down,
Not actually them.
I'll go talk to the government bodies as well. Oh, sorry. I can pull the different thing. But being the overtly helpful engineer can help too. They're right, I should probably pick up a hobby besides doing things like this. Hmm? What? Oh, my kid. Oh. Yeah, she's about the same age as yours right now. About 11. Yeah. Hmm. No, she'll be a good older sister. Yeah, I do plan on having a biological one at one point, don't worry. Pretty sure fate has already spelled that one out for me at some point. Alright, Cassius.
Wait. Hold on.
Good to know, right?
Is fucking Cassie's bright? Wait a minute.
Okay. You got everything I gave you. I don't think there's much else I have to worry about. Though this might be crazy. In a few years, do you mind doing me a favor? Could you go scout a couple police officers for me?
Shut up.
Yeah. He's gonna want a new job. Bracer receptionist actually sounds good. Yeah, I know. I talk like a crazy person. Alright, talk later. Snap. And drop. No, these to be useful when someone finds it properly. In a few days, the war will be over. Treaties between Liberal and Arabonia will be put down.
Wait!
And there'll be less issues for me.
It's 100 Days War.
I gotta get to my ship soon. You know, the funniest thing about echoes is if you have a weird familiarity with how things go, you can always tell when someone's gonna review through your memories later on. Oh well. Hopefully it's someone who finds it useful. Bye-bye, viewers. Enjoy.
Takeda just reaching an arm out for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
This place holds significance for things to come. Do your best to try and find out where a border is. After all, there's millions of abandoned facilities around the border between Liberl and Erebonia. I'm sure someone can find this. I really hope it is you looking at these Mercedes.
You're really
Good
quiet.
luck.
Let me guess. That name's on it.
No, I can see stars through it, even in daylight. Not entirely familiar with them, but I might at least be able to get a more accurate idea than just the border.
Picture.
Katsuo is attempting to use the very faint stars in the sky to figure out where they are.
I regretfully did not bring my phone with. Are the stars? Those are clouds.
And I still have the tablet. Not sure if it works though. Does it work in extra weird spaces or
Also, you're muted, Ember Hunt, if you're trying to speak.
portals?
Oh, okay, I was gonna say it's her sword allows her to kind of perceive through daylight.
Pictures.
Also, you motherfucker.
Ring a bell at all? Katsuo?
It was funny.
I understood those references. I played Sky. I know what you're talking about. Now, was that Hades? I'm guessing correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course he knows Cassius. Everyone knows fucking Cassius.
It's also, if you noticed, one of the things with Takeda, Takeda does not ever call Hades Hades. She will always call him Mikhail because that's how she knew him.
In the future, you're gonna sit there.
Mikhail Magress, humble engineer with a shotgun obsession.
Not at all. Another person in another lifetime.
No, it's just she knows his. She knows when he gave up that life and what he took on afterwards.
Wait, what was the other name that you said? I don't think I heard.
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Who's Mercedes? Which one's Mercedes?
You'll find out.
It's the 100 Days War we're hearing outside.
Yeah, so about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Give or take.
Now the question is, who are they going to ask about it for any information regarding this?
It just looks like theirs.
Well, if they're smart, they would look for symbols of who this facility belonged to.
There's not giant and white and anything.
This is true.
I can't believe Hades had a live chat watching him from past. Chat, is this real?
One of the things that they actually might eventually, they've kind of figured it out at one point. Hades can tell when the memory is going to be viewed. But he knows not to, like, because he sees it in real time during what's happening.
Yeah.
It's not distorted. So he waits until he's by himself or when he's done doing what he needs to do so that people don't register that he talks like a crazy person.
Is he able to fully see who is he viewing?
Nope. No, he can just tell. Usually the only thing that he'll gauge is that someone, either negative or positive, will view the message.
Because I just remember the child Mikhail. Or Child Hades was able to
Child
like,
Mikhail
see
is
the
a
party.
Child Mikhail isn't exactly a full flashback. He's a
If I had time
Echo.
enough to sketch them, I probably would.
Oh yeah, that's right. Echoes are a little different.
Robots will look like. But
Yeah, Echoes begin to
shooting lasers
perceive
at
things. They're fragments of the actual person.
It might be a bit blurry, but
Echoes
better than
inside-
nothing.
Connected to an event, either.
Yeah.
Right?
Echoes can actually. What will happen with an Echo is they can actually bounce between flashback memories, and they'll retain certain pieces of information from other memories as well.
Excuse me.
These robots or whatever, they were not, as they said, part of either army. So maybe they're from whatever this place is.
So the robots are Tartarian tech, right?
Showing up in numbers,
They
that
are
means that
considered
things like
beyond
Mechanicus
that.
won't be an issue anymore.
Alliance?
They are.
Giant skeletons.
Now, should we have Gooey mute his stream
yeah, I
for
was
a
about to
moment
say.
before you
Yeah.
explain?
Yes, feel free to mute your stream.